Good evening from Joe Yanni Stadium in Metairie, Louisiana. It's Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. This year, John Curtis Christian School is celebrating 58 years of excellence and is continuing to build champions for life. Alongside fellow John Curtis Christian alums, Robbie Eutzer, Gordon Hebert, who will be giving us updates from the sideline, Danny Wimprine, who will be doing our color commentary. I'm Kevin Fayard. Tonight's pregame is sponsored by Proud Yogi's Bears. Walter and Bill Sanchez, class of 1977, and younger brother Chris Sanchez, class of 1980. Proud Yogi's Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. Tonight, the John Curtis Christian Patriots host the Holy Cross Tigers. The Patriots are ranked 5th in this week's Class 5A Sports Writers poll by the Louisiana Sports Writers Association. The Patriots come into tonight's ball game with a record of 3 wins, 2 losses on the season, but are 2-0 in Catholic League play. The Tigers are 1-3 on the season and 0-2 in Catholic League play. Last week, the Patriots beat Jesuit 23-16, while the Tigers lost to Rummel 56-33. Tonight is also senior night for quite a few football players. We recognize them and recognize our senior manager and senior videographer, Nick. Of course, our senior cheerleaders and dance line all got recognized tonight for senior night. Tonight is the last regular season home game for the Patriots, as next week's game versus Rummel and the following week against Brother Martin will both be on the road. Now, we're supposed to play Rummel next week here, next Saturday night at 7 o'clock. And then the following Friday, we're supposed to play Brother Martin at Southeastern Louisiana University.
No, I mean just a shot at the end zone.
We're going to pause for the playing of the national anthem and the invocation.
Tonight's invocation will be delivered by pastor of Riverside Baptist.
Would you pray with me? Lord God, our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this opportunity to gather together this evening in competition. We ask that all of those involved tonight may conduct themselves in a God-pleasing manner and show good sportsmanship despite the outcome. Lord, we thank you for the gifts and abilities you have blessed these athletes with, and we pray that they may use them to glorify you. May the way each athlete and coach compete tonight, may the discipline given and received, may their wholehearted pursuit for excellence prepare each young man to be a champion for life. May the lessons learned on this field teach each player and coach how to passionately and wholeheartedly pursue Jesus, the one who gave everything for us, that our sins would be forgiven, that we would have life in his name. We ask that all involved in tonight's game may be kept free from injuries, and that you will be with us when it comes time to leave this place. We pray this the only way we can, and that's in the precious name of Jesus. Amen.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the playing of the national anthem by the Colonial Regiment of John Curtis Christian School.
Welcome back to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. That was the invocation and the playing of the national anthem by the Colonial Regiment. Again, I want to thank our pregame sponsors, proud Yogi's Bears, Walter and Bill Sanchez, class of 1977, and younger brother Chris Sanchez, class of 1980. Proud Yogi's Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. I also want to recognize our game day sponsors, the Richardson Law Group, Swamp Team Weldon, Buddy Taylor's family, Uncle Buff, Cassie Connor, Mama Faith, and Papa EJ, Go Bill Constructors, and KRS Realtors. Thank you for all that you do. Support Fighting Patriot Football. The Patriots lead the overall series with Holy Cross, 7-0. Last year, the Patriots defeated Holy Cross 62-31, and that game was played at Yeoman Stadium on the campus of Tulane University. Coach J.T. Curtis comes into tonight's ball game with a record of 595 wins, 68 losses, and 6 ties. So he's just about 5 wins shy of 600. And, of course, number 622, which hopefully be in a few years, will make him the all-time winningest coach in high school football history. Let's toss it down to Coach JT and the boys behind the run-through.
Hey, that first 24 minutes, let's lay it to them. Let's go get it.
And here come your Fighting Patriots at John Curtis Christian School. The Patriots sporting their traditional white helmets, home blue jerseys, and new red pants. So blue tops, red bottoms, white headgear. Holy Cross is on the east side of the stadium. They're in their traditional gold helmets, white jerseys, and gold pants. And we're just a few minutes away from the opening kickoff. If you want to interact with Danny and I throughout the broadcast, feel free to send us a text. You can ask us a question or make a general comment. We just ask that you leave your name and location behind your text. We don't have caller ID. You can send it to 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. And as always, want to give a shout out to Jeff Bonet, watching the Ponchatoula class of 1995. So let's go to work, Patriots. We appreciate you for being a loyal listener, and I agree with you. Let's go Big Blue. Let's go to work. Our partner Danny will be here shortly. We got tied up with the traffic. The captains for tonight's ball game, number 13, Kerry McMillian, and number 95 is Nicholas Eaton. And they're going to meet at midfield. Of course, the visiting team is Holy Cross, so they will make the call.
Looks like the Patriots have won the toss of the coin. To start tonight's game,
Patriots won the toss and elected to receive and will defend the north end zone, so the Patriots will be going left to right. So we're moments away from the opening kickoff of this District 9-5A Catholic League football game between the John Curtis Christian Patriots and the Holy Cross Tigers. We appreciate you guys listening to us throughout the year. This has been an odd year with the COVID. Games have been changed and located and relocated and rescheduled and all kind of stuff. So we're just going with the flow, doing the best we can. But we appreciate everybody's support. And I'm sure y'all in the comfort of your own home watching this on the big screens probably, if not the laptops or the phones. I know we got quite a few people here in the stadium listening to us. And we appreciate all you do. Is Danny, Robbie, and Gordon and I, we're in our 10th year broadcasting Fighting Patriot football. And it's been fun. It's been a fast 10 years. All right, both teams. Kickoff team for Holy Cross is on the field, as is the kickoff return team. Looks like the kicker, Ethan Carney, number 62, kicking it off. Lojadis, the near side halfback, Span, the far side halfback. We're going to go 2 deep. 3 in the intermediate range, if you will. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys up front. Carney to kick it off right to left. And he hammers it deep. Lojadis from the 1-yard line has a right return, crosses the 20, 25, 30, 35, hit the 40, and he's going to be tackled near the 42-yard line. So the Patriots will have it great field position at their own 42-yard line. Buddy Taylor, the quarterback, leads the Patriots. Actually going to mark it at the 43-yard line, so a nice 42-yard return by Lojadis on the opening kickoff. Ball in the near hash mark. Patriots going left to right. Poole and the Branch are the halfback. Poole near side, Branch is the left side halfback. Taylor under center. We'll send Davis in motion across the formation. We'll come near side. Poole takes the handoff off the right guard. Got it to the 45-yard line. Gain of 2. Second down 8.
Second down and 8. Number 8, Cage on the stop.
I'll give a shout out to Mike O'Brien and Mike O'Brien Jr. They're listening to us in Opelousas, Louisiana. We appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being loyal listeners. And my partner Danny Wynn probably here shortly. Had a little son's football practice, and of course he got caught by the little farm strain, so he's a little late tonight. Second down 8, ball at the 45-yard line. Patriots going left to right. Taylor keeps it. Out the ball, fumbled on the ground. Poole got it. Looked like he was trying to pitch it to Poole. Got hit, and the ball came out of his hands. Recovered by Poole back at the 38-yard line. So we went backwards, loss of 7. Third down and long. That's not how we wanted to start this opening drive after a nice return by Lojadis. 10:50 to go in the first period. This is the opening drive. The ball is on that far hash mark. Third down and 15. We'll send the Branch in motion near side. Taylor's going to roll near side. Steps up in the pocket, has a lot of room to run far side. And he may have close to the first down. He does. Great job by Buddy Taylor. Drop back to pass. The receivers weren't quite open yet, and he just took off to the left. Got on that far sideline. Needed 15. He got the 16-yard line. First and 10 Patriots. He crossed midfield. They're going to mark it at the Holy Cross 47-yard line. I want to give a shout out to Donald, Gabby, Bubby, and Nicole. They're on the way to a softball tournament in Livingston. We appreciate you guys. First and 10 from the plus 47-yard line. They'll keep the ball in that left hash mark. We'll send the Branch left side halfback in motion near side. We'll hand it off to Poole over to center. And he crosses the 45-yard line. Gain of 2. Second down 8 Patriots. 10:05 to go in the first period. So the Patriots had lost quite a few yards on that second down play. Got it on third down conversion, and it's second down and 8. Taylor with a counter option to the left. He's going to keep it. Oh, he got spun around, but comes back near side. Has a lot of running room. Gets to the 40, and needs to be wrestled down, maybe at the sticks. He did a counter option. He faked it to the halfback to the right, spun around to the left. The defensive end grabbed him as he was trying to turn the left corner and spun him back opposite this way, and Taylor had enough room to run, and actually they marked it at the first down mark. So it is, he needed 8 and got 8. Got 9 to the 36-yard line. 2 tight ends split near side. Ball's in the middle of the field. First and 10 Patriots from the Holy Cross 36. 9:24 and counting in the first period. This is the opening drive. Taylor comes near side, hands it off to Poole. And he gets it to maybe the 34-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. Yep. Gain of 2 to the 34-yard line. Second down 8. 9 minutes and counting in the opening period. So in the last set of downs, the Patriots converted on a second down 8. Let's see if we can do it again. 2 tight ends. Dudenhofer is a split to the left. We'll go to the left. Buddy keeps it, and he's got a little bit of running room. Line is pushing him forward, and he's going to fall maybe about a yard shy of the sticks. Let's see where they spot it. I think it's going to be around the 28-yard line. Span had checked in at halfback. He's coming out now. LeBranch and Quinn will be the running backs. Gabriel checks in at receiver. And it's going to be third down and 2. We'll stay with the same formation, 2 tight ends. Gabriel will be the split to the left. Third down 2. Ball not quite in the middle of the field. 8:05 to go in the first period. This is the opening drive. Taylor comes near side. He keeps it. He's going to have the first down and more. Hops over the defender. Cuts inside. And he's going to be inside the 10-yard line near the 8. Should be first and goal Patriots. 20-yard gain by Buddy Taylor. 7:55 to go in this opening period. Great job there by Taylor. Making the read, pulling it. He ducked inside. And they're going to mark it at the 9-yard line. A 19-yard gain. Patriots will send 2 receivers to the left, Dudenhofer and Davis. So it'll be the stacked twins left, ball near hash mark. Quinn the near side halfback, LeBrant to left side. Taylor on the center barking out the orders. He'll come to the right, hands it off to Quinn. Quinn fights hard. Maybe 2 to the 7. Second down goal. $7:15 and counting in the opening period. Same formation, ball in the near hash mark. This time we'll put Dudenhofer and Gabriel, twins to the left. Spann is the right side halfback. We'll go to the left, and it's going to be touchdown. Taylor kept it around the left end and puts it in for 6 with 6:50 to go in the first period. It's the Patriots 6. The Tigers 0 with the PAT pending. Big E will line up for the PAT as the Patriots do the swinging gate. Snap, placed, kick is up, and it is good. So with 6:50 to go in the first period, it's the Patriots 7, the Tigers 0. And my partner finally showed up here. He's getting a little technical issues here. We'll get him set up real quick. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Miss Betty, Mr. Vernon Walker, listen to us out in Phoenix. Of course, they're our presidents of the Phoenix chapter of our fan club. So we appreciate you and all your loyalty for listening to 2 years. Of course, a shout out to the Curtis Bells from Miss Griffin. She says we need more cowbell. You know what? All right. I agree with you. Welcome, partner.
Hey, my man. It's good to be here.
I told everybody you got caught without the Little Farms train.
You ain't lying, man. Come on. Let's go. I got the Patriots and the Pirates.
Anyway, Big E added the PAT. Danny, we just had a 10-play drive, 57 yards in distance, taking 4:59 off the clock. Taylor with a 7-yard touchdown run around the left corner.
Well, I saw when I got out the truck, and unfortunately it took another 5 minutes because I forgot my mask in the truck. Yeah, it is this year. But what I did see is Logi's had a nice kickoff return, so that was the way to start a drive.
Exactly.
Opening part of the game, way to set the tempo, special teams-wise, get the offense in nice field position. So good job, like you said, 10-play drive. Can't ask for any better than that. 7-0, Patriots on top. So I appreciate the opportunity to be back here with you, live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
Christian Nunnery and Jalen Johnson deep for the Tigers. Big E to kick it off. Johnson, an near side halfback. He's their all-purpose running back receiver. Very good. Supposed to be fielded around the 18-yard line. And they're going to run it back to around close to the 30-yard line. That's going to be Amari Franklin. Didn't reach Johnson. They're going to spot it. Let's see if they gave him the 30 or not, where forward progress made.
Yeah, they gave him the 30.
Okay, so it'll be first and 10 Tigers from the 30-yard line. 6:43 to go in the first period. Yeah, no, Logidis had a nice return to the right, Danny, to open up the ball game. And Taylor had 2 conversions, one on third down, 3rd and long, and then on 2nd and 8, he ran the ball and got the first downs.
Yes, sir.
Wooten is the quarterback. They'll be in the spread. And they'll have Franklin to his right. They'll stay in the shotgun formation. Two receivers to the right, one near side. Wooten's going to hand it to the running back coming near side. Maybe a short gain of 2. That's Franklin on the carry. All he did, he was lined up to the right of Wooten. He just kind of took the carry across his face, got it around the left tackle. Short gain, 2nd down, and let's call it 9.
Holy Cross doesn't look as big as they normally do on the offensive line. Obviously, historically, Catholic League, very big on the offensive line. Look like they got some nice size from the right tackle, a little bit on the left tackle as well. But they're spreading us out here early, double twins, and going to come right at us.
Yep. This time, they'll send the inside receiver near side motion across the formation. Wooten takes the pass from center, hand it off to Johnson. He's fighting hard close to the 34-yard line before he's brought down by a host of Patriots. Should be third down and probably about 7.
Well, Kevin, defensively, that's a numbers game. They're going to set you up in double twins, motion across, seeing where the safety's going. If we're going to bump a linebacker out of the box, seeing if they have the numbers inside, going to hand it off early, and then see if they could get some pass plays off of that later. I like this blue on red, though.
Yeah, well,
looks sharp.
Those red pants we ordered 2 years ago, they finally came in.
Yeah, they finally here. All right. Nice.
Yeah, it does look sharp, though. I agree. Third down 6. Wooten takes the pass from center, looks to his right, fires it far side, caught on the sideline, first down, and a few extra yards, got it around the 49-yard line, completed to number 81. This will be John Levique, 5'10", 150-pound receiver, and he'll move the sticks for the Tigers. They're going to mark it at the 48-yard line of the Holy Cross Tigers. 5:25 to go in the first period.
You'll see a lot of times, Kevin, these Catholic League teams, other teams from around the state, they're going to try to challenge us, throwing curls to the outside, pressing us deep, making us flip our hips, and then coming back to the football, trying to catch some easy first downs on that curl flat to the sideline.
They'll send the slot back in motion near side.
That's Cole Trosclair there, number 18.
I hand it off to Johnson. He goes around the right side. Short gain. He might have got shoved out of bounds at the 50. Let's see if they gave him. Yes, we were at the 50-yard line, so it'll be second down and 8. Want to give a shout out to Bobby Seafood. They're in the house.
All right.
Appreciate you. I tell you what, speaking of Bobby's, I went there for lunch. Got the chicken fried steak po' boy with the
Swiss
cheese and a little
little gravy.
And look, hey,
ooh, baby,
with the men's club, seafood lasagna.
Guess who got the same sandwich on Monday?
Wow, tasty.
Oh yeah.
I went over there and got some boiled crabs yesterday.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
bought another bowl, dozen crabs to eat for tomorrow. There you go. Wooten hands it off to Johnson. He turns the right corner, got stuck at the 50, but he falls forward for 1 extra yard. Be third down and 7. And Danny, he's their all-purpose running back. He started the season a little slow, but he's got over his 500 yards of reception. He had 233 last week against Rummel.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's his last 3 or 4 weeks, he's had most of his production. He's got 7 touchdowns. He scored 3 last week alone. They do give him forward progress at a Patriot 49. Third down 7, 4:28 to go in the first period. Patriots 7, the Tigers 0. This is their first opportunity with the ball. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Wooten takes the pass from center, looks near side, steps up in the pocket. He's in trouble.
Oh,
Nice.
down. Right there. Yes, sir. That was number 46, Justin Horn.
Justin Horn got him, yep. Now
Right in there
down,
making a
fourth
play.
and long.
Nice job. Way to step up. Defense again, forcing a punting situation here on their first drive. Good job by the Patriots doing what they need to do, getting in the backfield. Really, the quarterback tried to step up, did the right thing, Kevin, and then the linebacker ran the loop, and he was right there. When he looked to his right, hit him right in the face.
Want to give a shout out to Big Barry. He's home taking care of his sick wife, so we're sorry to hear about your wife being ill, but hope she gets healthy soon. He says go Big Blue. We agree with that.
Yes, sir.
But the Tigers call timeout. So timeout on the field, charge to the Tigers. 3:50 to go in the first period. It's the Patriots 7, Tigers 0.
Steve Curtis got to be careful right there on the sidelines. He got all jacked up, started fist pumping and everything, and ran right into the official on the sideline. The official told him next time that's going to be a penalty. But that's not easy to do when you're a coach. You're trying to coach. You're trying to be on the field. You're trying to make sure that you're back 3 yards. You have a little bit of that white zone, but really that's the ref's zone to be able to run up and down the field. So hopefully we don't get caught there later, having been warned right here early.
And that's actually a point of contention for the last 3 years.
Yep.
And it's really safety for the officials, but safety for the coaches too, because a lot of times those officials, they're running down the field blind, like looking at the field.
Don't see anything.
And the coach is there and he can plow into them.
Yes, sir.
All right, deep for the Tigers punt is going to be Davis Stevens. Span will stand for the Patriots around the 15-yard line. Nice punt. Span calls a fair catch at the 20-yard line, and that's where the Patriots will take it over. So 3:42 to go in the first period. First and 10 Patriots from their own 20.
Good job right there, just fielding the punt, not letting it bounce. Nice little punt right there by Holy Cross, and good job. We're going to get the ball. Looks like a little bit past the 20. First and 10 Patriots. You're listening to us live. There's 3:42 left here in the first quarter. John Curtis is on top 7-0. Listen to us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
LeBranch and Poole are the halfbacks. We'll go with the stacked twins to the left. Dudenhofer and Taylor. We'll send, Davis in motion all the way across the field, near side. We'll do the counter option to the left. LeBranch, gain of 4 to the 24-yard line. Should be second down and 6.
Good job hitting that thing full speed, Kevin. We've talked a little bit about that over the last few weeks. Tippy-toeing, trying to read a little too much, trying to use a little, I hate to say trying to use too much vision, but sometimes being a John Curtis running back is about being explosive first, getting into the line of scrimmage, and then working it out after.
Well, in the opening drive, we did 3 counter plays, counter option, and we lost on the first time we did it. They hit the ball out of Taylor's hand and Poole recovered it. But we haven't done counter option a lot this year.
Not very much.
3 already in the first drive in 1 play. Gain of 3. Ashley, second down and 7. Taylor
got the tight end.
Fires. Brooks caught it. Yes, complete at the 46-yard line.
Nice job. Good catch.
Little play action pass, and we don't see a lot of play action pass for the Patriots.
Good concentration by him, Kevin.
Taylor did it last week, and Davis dropped it, but he does a great job.
Good job by Justin Brooks, 6'2". Let me get your measurables. 225-pound sophomore tight end.
Twins to the left, and it looks like there's a flagging play. I don't know if we were set. Yep. I think a mark is back 5 yards. I don't think the receivers were set on the far side.
But getting back to what you were saying, though, Kevin, nice job of mixing it up. You hit him with the counter, then you come right back at it. A little play-action pass. Brooks gets out, vertical, runs the corner route, and great concentration by him, grabbing that thing in there. For a tight end, sometimes when that quarterback lofts that thing up and you know somebody's either underneath or over the top and you're going to get hit, you got to be able to protect the football. He did just that.
And I like in recent weeks, the pass plays aren't our traditional curls and out routes. We've been coming up with some nice little formations and different routes.
We really have. I've liked the balance that we've showed offensively.
1st and 15, we go to option to the left. Taylor keeps it, pitches it to Quinn, gets a block, tries to turn the corner. He's only going to get 1 yard.
Nice play by them outside.
Yep. It'll be 2nd down and 13.
And I also like Buddy on that lead option play as well because, like I said, he's an athletic quarterback. He can kind of get to the edge there, be decisive, make that defensive end or outside linebacker make up his mind. Is he going to take the quarterback? Is he going to try to slow play it or go for the pitch, cut it up, get inside? So I like him right there on the lead. Cheryl
Timms, class of 83, checking in, says, "Go Big Blue." We appreciate you for listening. Again, you can interact with Danny and I, 504-259-7690. You can ask a question or make a comment. Twins near side, ball's on that left hash mark. Taylor back to pass, looks near side, fires it, has a back wide open inside receiver. Just a little bit too high for Gabriel.
Yeah, Gabriel's 5'10", 180 pounds. Got to kind of put that one out in his chest out front. But
he need to be 6'2" in that play.
Even though it's incomplete, get back to talking about Buddy. He has been very accurate in the last few weeks. I like him with his hand, with the ball in his hands, getting out of the pocket, throwing with some accuracy. He's been very efficient.
Against Jesuit, he was 10-13, and in 2 weeks before that against Carr, he was 10-13. So you can't get any better than that.
Very good. No, sir.
Absolutely. All right, 3rd down, 13, 1:44 to go in the quarter. Ball at the Patriot 43. They'll keep it on that left hash mark. Split left, split right. Taylor back to pass. Nice a roll right, fires it. Going to be caught by Dudenhofer. He has the sticks. He should have the 1st down.
Nice job. And that's what I'm talking about, Kevin. Buddy does a great job of keeping his eyes downfield. When you're a good athlete like that, Kevin, and you can run, you don't get as nervous, understanding that you're probably not going to get chased down from the backside. You're a slow guy like myself, you got to try to get rid of the ball early. Buddy does a good job getting on the perimeter, understanding that he's athletic enough to get out there and keep his eyes downfield and make a great throw.
Credit to Dudenhofer. He only gets 1 pass all year long. It is lineman downfield. But this year, all he gets is 1st downs every catch.
That's right. Using the weapons we have.
Twins left split near side. We're going to throw a quick hiss to LeBranch. Has a little run room, gets a block, crosses the 40, and is be hog-tied and thrown down around the 37-yard line.
And even those passes that we've talked about as that one, those are just long handoffs. Get it to your playmakers like LeBranch. We've been so back. Let's just put it back in the day. We've gotten 5, 6, 7-yard runs because we've had those bruising backs that run downhill with authority. What's wrong with giving it to a skill player out wide and getting 5, 6, 7 yards of pop doing that?
They put it at the 38-yard line, gain of 6, 2nd and 4. We'll go with Twins receivers near side. Ball on the left hash mark. Taylor comes near side, keeps it around the right corner, has a lot of run room. 25, he's at 20, needs a block. Cuts inside 10, he's to the 5, dragging guys to the 6 actually.
Wow, safety didn't stand a chance. Ankles.
I'm down low. I was right. He crossed the 5. He's near the 2 or 3 yard line. Gordon, if you can help me with the spot there. Of course, I got a little tongue-tied. Got excited here.
Yes, sir.
Must be 1st and goal nonetheless.
Nice job right there.
I'm sorry, what was that?
At the 3.
The 3 yard line. Thank you. A gain of 35 yards on that run there, Danny.
Good job by Buddy Taylor, taking it himself, making that safety look silly in the open field. He had no shot. Put a move inside, outside, putting his foot in the ground, getting up, using some speed.
30 seconds ago, 2 tight ends, split to the left. That's Dudenhofer. Taylor looked to pass. He was under pressure. He's going to run it himself. He's given chase, and it's a score from 3 yards out. 20 seconds to go in the half. Buddy Taylor extends the lead 13-0.
There you go.
PAT pending.
No panic in Buddy's mind. He knows that nobody's going to run him down from the inside. I think that was either a linebacker, could have been a DB in chase from the inside out, and they weren't going to get him. Nice job by him. So for that first scoring drive, I want to say thank you to Moe's Pizza, John Curtis Christian alum, class of 1986, Jeff Arseman, and, of course, his lovely wife, Lisa. They're located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. Give them a call, 504-341-9650. They specialize in homemade hand-tossed pizzas, lasagna, meatballs, and spaghetti, and muffaladas. Visit the website to see everything that they can make for you. www.moespizzanola.com. 341-9650. Moe's Pizza. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Big E will kick it. Snap. Place. Kick is up. And it's no good. So with 20.2 to go in the quarter, it's the Patriots 13, the Tigers 0. Danny, that was a 9-play drive going 80 yards in distance, taking 3:22 off the clock. So the 2 scoring drives are going 10 plays and 9 plays, 57 and 80 yards in distance, just on like 4:59, so just under 5 minutes, or right at 5 minutes, and 3:20. It's almost 3.5 minutes to go. If the Patriots can continue that throughout the game, that's going to wear Holy Cross's defense out.
No doubt about it. They have to chase from inside out. We're throwing passes from under center at quarterback, running outside. The defensive linemen have to get in chase as well. So a good job of mixing it up offensively, taking what the defense gives you, and allowing us to get first downs and sustain those drives for the long period of time. And then the biggest thing is you're finishing touchdowns this week.
Yeah, but, hey, precious points, because we know we're getting deeper.
Exactly.
Look, next week we've got Romo, the following week we've got Brother Martin in the playoffs.
I wasn't going to say it. I'll let you
Well,
go.
hey, it is what it is, but
Yes, sir.
it adds up.
No doubt about it. You
And
can't beat good teams if you can't score the easy ones.
No. And honestly, that's what kept the game a little close last week with Jesuits, that their guy, Corbello, could actually hit field goals.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, he hit that. It looked like 40-something yard. He looked like he could have hit it from 60. He had a boot to him. Not
Big
bad.
E kicks it deep. Johnson, it goes over the running back's head. He's going to field at the 1 yard line.
Squeeze. Nice job.
And
nice job.
We're going to hammer him at the 10 yard line.
Yes.
9 yard line. Great job by the Patriots cover team. But Danny, he misplayed it. If he fields it like an outfield and drops back, he catches it, but he overplayed it but fell at the 1 yard line. If he leaves it going to 1, it's a touchback.
Well, to be honest with you, Big E kind of put the boot on that one. It was almost a line drive kick, and I don't think that their deep returners were expecting the ball to go that deep. So good job by Big E driving it, and obviously good job by the kicking team getting down there with some smoking shoes, making a play inside the 10.
They mark it at the 10 yard line officially, so 90 yards away from pay dirt. 13.3 to go in the third. I'm looking at the 3 on scoreboard in the first quarter, excuse me. 2 receivers to the right. Now they're going to move the H-back over to the right. And receiver near side, Wooten, had a shotgun. Fakes a handoff. Pump fakes, going to keep it up the middle. And
runs into his lineman, and Big E
said, I got you.
Bada bang, bada boom.
And I know Big E goes back and listens. He is 6'2", not 6 foot, 305. So
yeah, you're right. So
he grew since camp.
Well, I'd say he's probably shorter on the program, and he's probably a little more than 305.
Oh, you're right.
Too.
And that's the end of the first period. So at the 1 quarter of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 13, the Holy Cross Tigers 0.
Kevin, the biggest thing for us is we're starting the second quarter now. We're already up 13-0. So great job by them getting scores on the board. Defensively, obviously, putting some fear into the Holy Cross Tigers early, forcing them with a punt. Quarterbacks tried to drop back a little bit, done some different things, but defense is running after the ball, getting after these guys, and obviously starting the second quarter, we got to feel good where we are, 13-0, but now it's time to let loose.
Yeah, I mentioned in pregame, obviously you missed it. The Patriots 2-0 in Catholic League play. Holy Cross is 0-2. Though they're 1-3, they're not really a bad 1-3 team. I know it's crazy. They got 3 losses in 1 game, but they outside last week they got hammered by Romo, but they've been pretty much in the game. Like the Jesuit game, they lost that game like within 2 or 3 points.
Which is really how the Catholic League normally goes. Even though we're new to this league, I'll call us still new. Most of them, Holy Cross, Jesuit, Shaw, Romo, everybody, Brother Martin, they usually play each other tight. They have a history with each other, and the rivalries are still pretty strong.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to flip the field. Now the Tigers are going left to right. Ball is at the 10 yard line, so no gain. Second down 10, Twins receivers near side, split to the left. Wooten's going to hand it off to Franklin. He goes to the left, cuts up the middle, and he's going to cross the 10, and he gets it closer around the 14 yard line. So it's going to be third down and Call it a long 6.
Linebackers have to recognize that early, Kevin. Play on those toes, get in the gaps, shoot downhill, not allow them to get some easier yardage up the field. Instead of a 5-yard gain, that should be more like a 3 or a 4-yard gain. Got to step up better in the hole, make some contact.
Ball not quite in the middle of the field, but they stayed the same formation. Twins near side, they'll put the 8s back to the right as well, split to the left. Wooten hands it off to Franklin coming near side, and he's not going to make the first down.
There you go. That's better.
Great
nice
hustle
job
by the Patriots. Front 5 and 7, and it's kind of odd from us old players here.
Yeah.
We played the 50 forever, right?
Yep.
Now in this age of the spread offense, we got 3 or 4 down linemen. It's so weird to see the Patriots playing that.
Well, the good thing about us is we have some athletic guys that could play the linebacker, kind of that old like spy position, rover. You got Ogeron back there. You have Spann back there. You have Jackson. You got Gullum. You got some guys that can run, play inside, outside, move around. So not only can you kind of feel the pressure from them defensively as a DB, but they can get into the box and also play the run game pretty strong.
Stevens back to punt. He's going to stand around the 5-yard line. Spann will stand around the Patriot 45. Nice kick. Spann calls a fair catch right at midfield. So with 10:30 to go in the half, 1st and 10 Patriots from the 50.
Nothing wrong with that. Great field position right here for our 3rd series of the game. So obviously if you're the quarterback or you're the offensive line or an offensive player.
Flagging a play on the far side.
A little bit of a easier call here or a deep breath being able to start that drive on the 50.
If we lined up all sides, that'll give Holy Cross a first down, but I don't know what the call is.
Well, it looked like they're pointing to our side. You know how they huddle up and they start talking and they start pointing to one side and you're like, ooh, that's our side. That's not good.
All right, here's the white cap. What's the call? Legal procedure on Holy Cross.
All right.
But the way that side judge, he kept moving his hand, pointing like it was going to be like towards us.
Right.
So hey,
that's different than you usually see. But hey, good news.
Unless maybe he was saying the guy was lined up like on this side of the line.
Could be.
I don't know.
Not sure. Good news for the Patriots.
The good news is we can move the ball to the 45 on the 5-yard penalty. So that's where it will be. Instead of midfield, we'll be at the plus 45.
Yes, ma'am.
10:30 to go in the half. Ball they're going to place right here in the middle of the field. Danny and I are in the stands at the base of the stands right at the 50. So we got perfect vision here for the next few moments, and then they'll go to the left.
Why is that enforced after the punt?
We have an option to either re-kick or take the yards.
After?
Mm-hmm. Huh. Taylor back to pass. Pump fakes, fires it over the far sideline. Had a guy open and incomplete. Dudenhofer was the intended receiver, trying to hit him.
Just a little
overthrew him.
Little double move right there. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. They're going to play us physical outside or try to jump some routes. We're going to hit them with a double move, a little pump fake, and then let them go.
I had a feeling tonight that Dudenhofer was going to get his first touchdown, though. I just have a feeling.
All right, I like that. Maybe a little inside info from the Schwami.
I don't know about that. That's a good feeling. 2nd down 10 from the Tiger 45. Ball in the middle of the field. We'll hand it to LeBranch over the center. He fights hard, Danny, over right to the 40-yard line. So gain of 5. It'd be 3rd down 5.
And that's kind of more of what I'm talking about right there from the branch. That's what we need. You just a nice inside base play, good sliding, like just a glide step that's very smooth, and then boom, you explode out of the hole. And that's more of what we're used to. You pick up a nice, easy 5 yards.
10 minutes to go in the half. The Patriots lead the Tigers 13-0. This is the Patriots' 3rd possession. They scored on the previous 2. Twins to the right. Now we'll send Davis in motion near side. We'll do the option to the top of the field. He pitches it to Spann. Spann fights hard. Gets the first down on the far sideline, but it's a flag. He's still running. They say he stepped out of bounds, but it's a flag, so that's probably going to be a holding call. More than likely where it's thrown.
I want to give a shout out to my old sports agent, Brian Parker, listening to us in Nashville, Tennessee. He said those red and blue uniforms looking sweet.
Yeah, that's going to be called back. That's
nice job. Good 2nd and 3rd effort by Caleb Spann. I'd like to see him get the ball in his
obviously behind the line of scrimmage. It didn't look promising. He just fought his way for the first down, but we had a lineman downfield blocking. But the good news, Danny, is from the spot of the foul. So it's going to be now back to the 45-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 now.
Wait, what was the call?
Holding.
Oh, holding. Okay.
From the spot.
Okay.
The lineman was downfield when he held.
Yeah,
so
I thought you meant they called lineman downfield.
No. The lineman was downfield, but held.
Yep.
And where he held was at the sticks.
Mm-hmm.
but it's 10 yards from that spot.
Yep. And Caleb said, man, I got my one carry. You take me out the game already. Good thing about us usually is we have good depth at each position, especially in the offensive backfield, so we can rotate guys in and out, keep some fresh legs where we're still feeling good in the fourth quarter. Timeout, some miscommunication here. Obviously, Jeff Curtis is a little upset on where we're at or what we're doing. We got to communicate better. Those similar to precious points, Kevin. Timeouts can be vital at the end of the second quarter, at the end of the game in the fourth quarter. So you don't want to use them on something foolish with whether it be guys rotating in and out, not getting the play call, misaligning, not getting out of the huddle. You know, you're breaking with 12. So things like that, you don't want to have to call timeouts for silly things that they could be very usable here later in the game.
Yep. 9:36 to go in the half. Timeout charge to the Patriots. It's the Patriots 13, the Tigers 0.
Man, how about Holy Cross's campus? I mean, I know they got that FEMA money, but it's a beautiful place. They got that nice place over there, and it looks almost like a small college.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to fellow Patriot Malcolm Ogeron. He's on his way home from coaching in Missouri. Checking in. We appreciate you. He says, let's go Patriots. Be safe on your travels home.
Kevin, is the restriction, are the numbers still restricted? Obviously, is it still 250, 750, or how are we looking?
I think it's 50%.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yep. Third down 10. Taylor back to pass. Under pressure, rolls near side. Guys are giving chase. He crosses the 40 and he's going to be close to the first down. Danny might be about a yard, maybe 2 shy. I think we're going to go for it.
I think it's about a yard shy. And you're right, Kevin. At this point in the field on the 36-yard line, we're in no man's land for us.
You can't really punt it well, and you can't kick a field goal.
Well, and even if you do punt it, and like I said, if you kick it in the end zone, what do you gain? You gain 16 yards. So really, what's the advantage? You have to go for it, and hopefully you can get it.
Well, it's at the 36.
Yep.
So fourth and one. 2 tight ends split to the right. Taylor, quarterback keeper, he's going to have the first down. I was about to say if he runs to the left, he's going to have it, and he does.
Good job by him.
I want to give a shout out to my parents, Lionel and Sue Fayard, watching from Plano, Texas. Appreciate you guys.
Hey, Kevin, that's all about the offensive line. If you know that you could trust your center and your guard to get a good mesh point right there and get a good push off the line of scrimmage, then you can run the quarterback sneak for a yard or two every time.
He still got the first down, but the spot was a little spotty.
Yeah, not very good.
He should have had an extra yard, but whatever. As long as we get the first down. Stacked twins to the right. Taylor, quick hitch to Davis, far side, has the catch. Little bit of running room after the fact, has the first down down the sideline, and he's going to be close to the 10. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds.
Nice job. That's all about the block outside by Dudenhofer, Kevin. If you get a nice block, like I said, get a mesh point right there, you can slide off of his behind. You're basically one-on-one with another DB. He did a good job of making a guy miss, using some speed, getting up the field a little bit more. Nice play right there by the Patriots. Yep. Just easy pitch and catch. First down.
20, so the first down at the 15. We'll go with twins to the near side. Ball in that right hash mark. Hands off to LeBranch. He crosses over to center. Fighting hard to the 10, inside the 5.
Woo, smooth.
Near the 2. There should be first and goal, Patriots. Gordon, where do they have the ball? Is it the 2 or the 3?
The 3.
3.
Here we go.
Thank you. First and goal, gain of 12.
First and goal from the 3.
9:47 and counting in the half.
Rotating guys in and out some more. Some receivers. Keeping those fresh legs in the game.
LeBranch is the left side halfback. Quinn the right side. 2 tight ends. Dudenhofer split left. Ball's on that right hash mark. First and goal from the 3. Taylor keeps it. No.
Yeah,
he did. I thought he caught it, but I watched him. They tackled the running back.
I'm telling you.
He scores.
Well, at first, it almost looked like Holy Cross was confused and almost gave up on the play. And Taylor continued to fight. And finally he got free and scored the touchdown. Nice job by him. Just continuing to pump those legs, get forward, and get another touchdown for the Patriots. So we're on top 19-0, awaiting the extra point with 8:10 left here in the second quarter. So offense is moving the ball tonight.
And putting points on the board.
No doubt about it. Well, and protecting the football, too. That's vital when you get down the stretch of a season and you're able to sustain drives, hold onto the ball. Doing a great job tonight thus far. Hopefully Big E can put this one through the uprights.
And they jumped off sides. Or maybe we moved. Let's see.
That was a better kick right there for sure. That was on us.
So the left guard moved and they jumped because of that. Yeah, he marches back 5 yards. So basically be a 25-yard field goal for Big E. Let's see if he can make it. This will be a good test, you know, in case we have to kick a field goal from this distance. Snap is high, place is down, kick is up. Wow, a lot of leg, and it's good. So with 8:10 to go in the half, it's the Patriots 20, the Tigers 0.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you once again to one of our vital sponsors, Jefferson Indoor Sports. They're a multi-sports indoor facility right off Jefferson Highway in Harahan. And, of course, they're offering sports-themed birthday parties, summer and holiday sports camps for children ages 5 to 13. And you can rent their artificial turf to play football, soccer, lacrosse, and even cornhole players from youth teams to adults gather to practice and play with their friends. Check out the website, JeffersonIndoorSports.com, or follow them on social media to check out the different programs, leagues, tournaments, sports training, and events. After the game, hang out with your friends and teammates at the new bar and concession stand and watch your favorite sport on the big screen TVs. Give Coach Howie Inman a call at 470-2349. That's our track coach at Curtis as well. I wanted to mention he helps us out each and every year with cross country and different things on the track. So we thank you, Coach Howie Inman. Give him a call, 504-470-2349. Jefferson Indoor Sports. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny does a 9-play drive going 45 yards in distance, 2:20 off the clock. Taylor with a 3-yard touchdown run. It's a Buddy Taylor show. He got a 7-yard, 3-yard, and 3-yard touchdown runs. He accumulated all the touchdowns. And Big E with the 2 extra points. Big E kicks it off. Ball's going to fall around the 15.
Go get it.
Picked
Go
up
get it.
The 10, and great hustle by the Patriots cover team. And
Yes,
that's
sir.
two miscues by Holy Cross in their returns has cost them field position.
But Kevin, that was a nice kick. Wasn't really a line drive like the last one. Their coaches are probably going nuts over there on their sidelines. You got to get under that thing and field it.
Hey, give a shout out to one of your class teammates, Jesse Lyles, class of 2000.
What's up, Jesse?
Says go Patriots.
Yeah,
He's
all tight end.
watches. I believe he's in the Monroe area. I believe that's where he's.
Good deal.
So appreciate you. Thank
Good
you.
to hear from him.
Yep. They'll stay in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the left, and there's a flag on play, false start on Holy Cross, so that'll back them up. Be 1st and 15, moving back to the 5. So that last few possessions has started at 10, now the 5 because of the penalty.
I'm telling you.
So. You know, the East Bank Little League World Series team last year won the whole World Series, right? Well, the first team to ever win from East Bank the state championship was in 2015. Our own Michael Curtis and the little Reggie Bergeron was on that team. John David Wooten, the quarterback for Holy Cross, was on that team as well. They were the first team from East Bank to go to Waco to play in that Southwest regional tournament.
Good deal.
Yep. So he's a very good athlete.
Well, it just goes to show you work hard when you're young.
Absolutely.
You continue to progress and get better. You're going to be something when you get older as well.
Franklin takes the handoff, and he maybe gets a yard, but Big E and Ogeron wrap him down.
You know,
Short gain.
I think every athlete, Kevin, in their life sometimes hits a plateau. I mean, you and I played with a lot of guys that as 8th graders, these guys are all Americans, they're going to play it. Well, then all of a sudden they just don't get better. And the guys that work hard continue to get better and better and better, and they grow. They hit a growth spurt, they get stronger, and they progress. So, you know, for those kids out there, just continue to work harder than everybody else, and you'll continue to get better.
Split twins to the right. Wooten hands it off to Franklin, goes to his left, trying to turn the corner. He does. And he's going to be running out of bounds. He got the rest of the penalty yards and maybe +2, so this will be 3rd down and long. And Danny, I'm a little surprised so far, even with the Tigers down by 20. Jalen Johnson's their best athlete on the field, number 1.
Yeah.
He scored majority of his 7 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks, 3 last week alone against Romo, and had 233 yards of receiving yards. He hasn't touched the ball once.
Right. No, you're exactly right, Kevin. Sometimes you got to feed the beast, especially when you're down like this. Sometimes you even have to force it to him and allow him to make a play, and you're right, he hasn't gotten it.
Trips near side, split to the left. Wooten takes the pass from center, looks near side, steps up in the pocket, going to roll to his left, and he's not going to be close to the 1st down. The pile moved forward just to make it a little closer than what it should have been, but it'll be 4th down, and let's call it 3. 7:05 to go in the half. The Patriots lead the Tigers 20-0. And it looks like Holy Cross will send the punt team in.
Yep, sure are.
Stevens to punt it. Span's going to stand around midfield. Oh, we blocked it! And the ball's going to go out of bounds inside the 10. I was kind of ho-hum because I didn't know what we were going to do, but McMillian just shot in there, and nobody touched him, and he just laid out and blocked it.
Hey, thank goodness somebody finally trusted in themselves to lay out and get to the punter. Good personal effort right there by McMillian. And I tell you what, Kerry's gotten better and better each year, Kevin, and he's been a joy to watch him grow up and get bigger and stronger. And, you know, he was always a tall, skinny kid, and finally he's able to put on some more weight, and he's a great safety player for the Patriots. Nice job by him laying out and making a big play.
On senior night, and
awesome.
at the 8-yard line, 1st and goal, Patriots from the 8. Of course, he's also a commit to Lamar University in Beaumont. Ball in the right hash mark, Taylor under center. He's going to hand it off to Poole. Little power play near side. He crosses the 5. And let's get to the 4-yard line, gain of 4. 2nd down goal. Yeah, it didn't look like anything special. He just kind of shot the end, but was untouched, and he just laid out. I just thought he was going to lay out. I didn't realize that he was going to actually block it.
Yeah,
he did.
no doubt. Well, he just shot in there. I didn't see him at first. All of a sudden, I saw somebody lay out, and boom, made the block.
You're 6'3", and you lay your hands out, you're probably 7'5" then, right?
You could cover some ground, huh?
Yeah, you do. We'll take it, though. 2nd and goal. Quinn and Poole, the halfbacks. Ball in the middle of the field. Taylor, quick pitch, throws it far sideline to Davis, the back of the end zone. Touchdown! He got it right before the back line.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Nice.
At first, I just wasn't sure that he made it because he almost made it. That was a great throw by Buddy. Great air on the ball to put it up for his receiver to where his receiver can track it and get there. But at first, I didn't think that Davis was going to get to it. He had to kind of reroute, get up the field a little bit more, and then he was so close to the back line, I wasn't sure that he got a foot down. But great concentration, getting to the football, making the reception, and getting a foot down, and great conversion right there for the Patriots. I like to see us mixing it up because in the future, Kevin, all these teams have to study this tape. They have to go through all of these plays that we run. Who's catching the ball? How many different things did we do from inside out? How many throws did we have? Different routes, things like that. So a good job putting it up in the air again, trusting your receiver, and making a big-time play.
Big E line up for the PAT. Snap, place at the right guard. I don't know what he did. Why he did what he did. He was in a set position, and he kind of, you know how the Dallas Cowboys used to, the lineman stand up? He did that. He flinched.
Don't do that.
So that backs us up. It'll be another 25-yard field goal attempt here. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, just a silly things. Sometimes Kevin will drive you nuts over here.
Because once
it's
you
just
set,
not something we do.
You can't move. All right, I'll back it up. Be a 25-yard field goal now. He made the last one with ease. Let's see if he can do it again. So now we know his field goal range is at least 25. He might be able to hit it from 30, 35.
Yep, no doubt. He's got power as long as he kicks it straight.
Snap. Place. Kick is up. Has the distance. Right down the middle.
Yes, sir. Nice job, E.
5:52 to go in the half. Is now the Patriots 27, Tigers 0.
Great job by him. Want to say thank you once again to Bob User Productions. Robbie's always, I always say he's up here in the booth, but this year it's been a little different for us. He's kind of been down here in the tunnel underneath us at East Jefferson Stadium, and always here to get us set up before the game as our chief production engineer. So for your next wedding, event, party, bar mitzvah, anything you need filmed or edited, give the best in the business a call. 738-1447. That's 738-1447. Robbie and Bob User with Bob User Productions. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Well, Danny, the big play to set it up was the block punt by McMillian at the 8-yard line. Gave it to Poole. He got 4 yards to the 4th, and then nice little pitch and catch, and that's all. We practice it all the time. But as you know, as a quarterback and as a receiver, the timing, throwing that 4-yard fade route to the back of the end zone, we thought Davis didn't get his foot in. He did. Great athletic job by him. That's a 2-play drive, 8 yards, 44 seconds off the clock, 7 more points.
Well, let's talk about these points tonight and talk about the difference that we've had in field position early in this game. You start the game with a great kickoff return, great field position. We stop them on defense, great field position. We get the ball back on a turnover, great field position. Great job by the defense, special teams, everybody contributing to get the offense in position to make this game 27-0 as it is right now.
Shorter kick. Ball is on the ground.
Yeah, that one kind of shanked off the side of his foot.
But
didn't drive through that one as much, but.
And we know, having played, say, the Walkers of the world, the Cards of the world, who don't, in St. Augustine, who don't kick it as well, when that ball spins around and moves around like that,
better get on it.
If you can, like says, smoke and shoes, get down there, that could be a long onside kick, if you will, if you don't pay attention.
No doubt about it.
Because as you know, that
live ball.
That oblong ball moves around the field. It's not like a baseball just, rolling straight. So.
Yep.
Great hustle by the kickoff team, but actually better field position for the Tigers. Their last two possessions started their 10 and 5 yard line, respectively. Now it's at the 24, so got a little bit of breathing room. 5:50 to go in the half. Wooten hands it to Franklin, going to the left, nowhere. Tackle for a loss, at least 2 yards, and I believe that's it was Harris, I think, 40, or no, it's Horn, 46 on the play. Loss of 2, second down 12. Ball's on that left hash mark, far side. Wooten was under center. They handed off to the running back, and tell you what, he just ran downhill.
Yep. Running downhill with some force.
Yeah, he did. Got it near the 28-yard line.
Putting his head down and saying, I'm not going to be denied for this first down.
That was probably one of their better running plays all night.
Yep.
That's Franklin on the carry. And that was almost like a little sense of frustration by him. You could tell he was like, you know what, give me the ball, I'm just going to run downhill on you.
I'll get it for you.
Yep. Third down 6, so a gain of 6. 4:45 and counting. We're in the first half. The Patriots 27, the Tigers 0. Wooten going to be on the center again. Same play. Actually, yeah, they do hand it off. This time the Patriots.
Oh, get up in there.
Actually had him for a loss, and then he bounced off, and he might have the first down. They're going to mark you up right at the sticks. 34-yard line, so needed 6, got 6. First and 10 Tigers.
And Holy Cross, obviously 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. They got to get down there and score some points so this thing isn't 27-0 at halftime. We got the ball first. They got the ball first.
We did, so they get the ball at the halftime.
They get the ball first, so it's vital for them to come down here and score.
Wooten out of the shotgun, hands it off to Franklin, going left to right, turns the corner, and he's going to get about 2 yards to the 36-yard line. Second down and 8, 3:53 and counting in the first half.
You know what else I've seen this year, Kevin? A lot of guys rotating at the defensive end position and linebacker positions. Obviously, Big E holding down the middle mostly, and we have some other guys in there. But I've seen a lot of guys come down there in that linebacker position, defensive end position. I've seen a lot of different numbers this year. So nice thing to have some depth defensively, getting after the run game and after the passer.
Gain of 3. They go under the center again. Has that same running play. They found a little success with Franklin just running downhill on us, and he gets it to the 50-yard line. It'll be first and 10. So, yeah, Danny,
He's got the ball. Let's go. Get up.
That's 3 times in this series that they've done that play, and it's worked for them.
Yep.
So I just keep running. They found some success.
And that drives me nuts, Kevin, sometimes when these coaches from any team, doesn't matter who you are, they run the ball, then all of a sudden they say, well, maybe let's try to throw the ball. You've been running it for 4, 5, 6 yards a pop. Continue to run the ball right at them, and you're having success.
Well, Franklin's 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they do it again. Wooten on the center.
Yep.
They can hand it to him again. Oh, Spanner on the blitz. Said, I got you.
Yep.
Good adjustment by the Patriots defense and put a blitz or run blitz.
Exactly. Sometimes you have to stop the momentum by doing something different. We did just that. Brought him on the kiss from the outside, and he did right there, running through that tackle, wrapping him up, making them pay, and like I said, kind of stopping the momentum that they had here on this drive.
Loss of 3 back to the 47-yard line. Second down 13, 2:33 to go in the half.
Because just like we were talking about, Kevin, you don't call many power plays or run plays, when it's more than 10 yards there. So we'll see how they have to do here.
Slot right, twins to the left. They hand it off to Franklin again, and he's going to be slung down. He got it back to the line of scrimmage. He might have crossed the 50 by half of of a football. That's going to be Andrew Lopez on the tackle.
Which I'm not against running the football, obviously, but for a lot of these other teams, like I said, these coaches will overthink it, and they'll think they have to push the ball down the field 2nd and 13 or something like that. They've been running the football well, but a good defensive stop so far for us going to bring up 3rd and 10.
And the Patriots call a timeout, so timeout charge to the Patriots. 2:05 to go in the half. It's the Patriots 27, the Tigers 0.
Kevin, for that stop in action, I want to say thank you once again to one of our sponsors, Gene Lafitte Harbor. They offer a wide range of services and rentals such as bow or rod and reel fishing charters, RV campground rentals with 30 and 50 amp hookups, cabin rentals for small or large group, airboat swamp tours, boat storage and boat slips, workboat rentals, pavilion rentals for hosting fishing rodeo fundraisers. They have a fully stocked hardware store and marina. And, of course, they have the Barge restaurant for breakfast or lunch. Visit the website at GeneLafitteHarbor.com. Contact John Curtis Christian alum Shaw Cuevas, class of 2005, at 504-689-2013. That's 504-689-2013. Gene Lafitte Harbor, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Absolutely. 3rd down 10, Tigers, right at midfield. 2:04 to go in the half. They need to break the huddle from the sideline. They're going to line up with the ball in the near hash mark. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. They'll go back to the shotgun, and Franklin this time will line up to the left of Wooten, but the official timeout on the field. And I just realized, almost said something. Hey, we didn't have the hydration break. I forgot. We're in November now.
Oh, that's right.
So no more.
That's right.
But it's cool enough tonight. We don't need it, but
yeah.
That was only extended through the month of October.
Yeah, this is some good football. Well, it'd even be more so if it was a little cooler, but really nice night out here Friday night at East Jefferson Stadium, and good night for some football, especially when the Patriots are on top 27-0.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, the official marks the clock for play. They'll send the H-back in motion across the formation. Trips receivers to the left now. Wooten takes the pass from center and looks near side, sets up a screen to Franklin. He makes the catch across the 45, and it's be hit just about a yard shy of the first down. McMillian dropped him. Maybe 2 yard, but Danny, that was a collision.
Nice job by him. Because I tell you what,
he stoned him.
If normally what would happen is the guy's going to get hit, he's going to fall for another yard or two, and they're much closer to the first down, it's manageable. McMillian comes in with Logity, stones them, and they're a long 2 to probably 3 yards short of the first down. Great way to come up and put the old thunder on them and drop them short.
Stevens, the punter, he's going to stand around the Tiger 43. Span's going to stand around the Patriot 10.
Kind of Wallow-esque right there, Kevin.
Absolutely. Nice punt there. Span from the 10-yard line has a nice return near side. 15-20, breaks a couple tackles. He's going to be around the 23-yard line with 112. So, Danny, I like to see, and we've shown this against Acadiana and then I think against Carr a little bit. We can go the distance of the field with 1 or no timeouts and throw the ball. Yeah. So I want to see what Taylor does right here.
About it. And for those of you watching, we've said this time and time again, if we do something like that, or we're going to hurry up offense or call timeouts or run the 2-minute off, it's not because we really need to desperately score before halftime. It's because we need to work on it for later in the season. Something may happen, or we might get in a situation where we do need to have that game experience.
The ball marked at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. But we'll go into the center. We have 1 timeout, 1:12 to go. Taylor back to pass. Set up the screen. The Branch has a couple blockers. Needs to put a move on the guy. And I tell you what, credit the defensive lineman.
Yep. Nice job right there.
He snuck in behind. That's number 9. Let's give him credit. That's Gavin O'Connor, 6'2", 210 linebacker. He's a senior. Actually, he snuck in behind. But, Danny, if he puts a move on him, we had the blocking up front.
No doubt about it. We had 2 linemen out front, and we had some green grass.
No gain, 2nd and 10, 48 seconds ago. Taylor back to pass, looks to his right, fires it, has Davis, in and out of his hands. 3rd down 10.
A little too far out front, but nice job. I'm glad we're out there able to throw the football and do some things, and obviously it stops the clock. 3rd down and 10.
42.8 to go. Well, I like both of the calls. We just didn't execute. If we had a guy blocking, but, credit O'Connor on Holy Cross for making the play.
Yep.
I mean, shoulda, woulda, coulda on our side, but if he makes the guy miss, who knows? He might still be running. Going to be a draw play here. Poole takes the handoff, and he's going to be fighting hard.
There you go.
And Danny, I think he has the first down.
He does. Clock's going to stop momentarily before they set the ball for a play.
36.3. We do have a timeout. Clock started.
And we are up and set here offensively, running the no huddle.
5 seconds already run off, 30 seconds. 28. Taylor back to pass. Twins receivers right. We're going to throw it to Dudenhofer. Catches it. He's going to be out of, I said this goes out of bounds, but he got a couple more yards. Good job by him. And actually, he got the first down at the sticks. Again, all he gets is first down.
When you run that inside out route, you catch the ball and you whip your head around and understand where the DB is. If you got to dive to get out of bounds, you dive to get out of bounds. He understood. He had a little room there. He could get up the field. Nice job getting the first down, and most importantly, getting out of bounds to stop the clock with 21 left.
21.6 to go. Ball's being at right hash mark. Patriots, you have one timeout left. 1st and 10, Patriots from their own 45. Davis and Gabriel will split near side. We put Spann and Johnson on the halfbacks. Taylor rolls near side. Looks down the field, fires it, has Davis wide open.
Get up.
Oh, good coverage by Stevens, who's the punter. The ball kind of hung up, which gave him time to make the coverage, but if it was a little bit more of a flatter throw, we score in that play.
Well, it was definitely underthrown, but what I liked about it is Davis got up, stuck his upfield foot in the ground, got up in the air and contested it, because if he doesn't, that DB's flying over and trying to make a play. So that's what I talked about a couple weeks ago, Kevin. If you could feel certain that you're going to throw the deep ball and your receiver at worst is going to protect it, then you can continue to do it.
Right. Second down 10, 13.7 to go. Ball's with the Patriot 45. Taylor looks near side, fires it to Dudenhofer. Caught at the 40. That should be a horse collar. Grabbed him at the helmet. And
we got that too.
So if it's the first down at the 40-yard line, damn, he first had him in the collar, the neck plate, then he grabbed him by the back of the helmet.
And he got out of bounds. Great job by him.
5.7 to go.
All the guy does is catch first down.
He does. So look, if it's at the 40, now we should be at the 25-yard line.
And you can line up and put Big E in and see if he can make it.
No.
I say we try.
That's a 42-yarder.
I say we try it.
I say we go to the end zone.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Seeing if we can out-jump somebody in the end zone.
Should move it to the 25. That's
How many timeouts do we have? We still have one left?
But it's only 5.7.
I know, but you maybe get in there, throw a little three-step drop, call timeout as soon as he's tackled. Wait, 5.7 seconds. No, you got time.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got 4 to 5 seconds. I know. That 0.7 is what makes you think you have something.
All right. So it looks like Holy Cross calls. Yeah, they do. So timeout to the Tigers. That's their last. 5.7 to go in the half. It's the Patriots 27, the Tigers 0. But it'll be 1st and 10 Patriots from the Tiger 25-yard line. No, I don't have. I like how we get. Of course, we got help with the penalty, but I like how we move down the field here.
I will say this also. Where is the ball spotted right now?
It was going to be on this near hash mark.
Okay, so let's just say this. Even if you spread everybody out, and just hear me out here, if you spread everybody out, you get him under center, and you have a little room for the quarterback to run as the quarterback sneak. If you either get 3, 4, 5 yards, but you get more towards the middle of the field, you can line up and try the field goal. I'm just saying, we need to practice situations right now. You never know.
Shotgun formation, double twins. Outside receiver, top of the field. He undercuts. The inside receiver does the wheel route. He undercuts with a post, and we hit him over the middle of the post.
Ooh, little scissors action. There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Guys on the south of the field, they do inside out like a curl out route. So they occupy their defensive backs. But we hit either Davis or Dudenhofer on the post top of the field.
Hold on, let me write this down.
All right.
Well, man, here we go.
I've been wrong before.
We're about to
that's
get
what
it.
I would do. Why not?
All right.
All right, well, so much for that. Twins in there. Twins near side. Here's a quick hits to
there it is. Now get out of bounds.
There you go. Well, you were right.
Boom.
1.5 to go.
Now you line up
so
and try to kick it.
I'll defer to the quarterback.
All right, now you line up and try to kick it. Possibly. It depends on what they're going to call.
No Big E's out there now.
I see Big 92 on the field.
So you were right. So, again, I was wrong.
Here's the thing, though, and that's kind of what we were talking about, is you do it now to where when you line up in the playoffs and you got 1 second left and it's a 30-yard field goal.
35.
Did he drill it before, you know? So it makes your decisions easier or tougher.
The last two PATs were 25, and he kicked them well, so why not?
Right.
All right, ball in near hash mark, 35-yard field goal attempt by Big E. Snap, low, plays, kick is up, has a distance, and it is good!
He drilled it.
Big E hammers it with no time left in the half. A 35-yard field goal, and the Patriots close out the half with a 30-0 lead.
And that's kind of what I'm saying, Kevin, because right there, you can have confidence if even in the playoffs it's a 40 or a 45-yard field goal to have to win the game, and that's really the only resort you have, you do it. Because right here, he just boomed a 35-yarder. He could have made from 45, had the distance. But you know what? Good job by the offense, being efficient, doing what they needed to do to pick up the yardage and put us in position that we were able to do that. So nice job by them. Kevin, for that for that scoring drive and for the halftime sponsor. We want to give a special thanks to our good buddy who checked in with us earlier. That's Bobby Seafood. Bobby Seafood's family-owned restaurant located at 9013 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge. They were established in September 1978 and are celebrating 42 years of business. Bobby Seafood offers daily lunch specials and fresh prepared food, hot, delicious po' boys and hot boiled seafood. During crawfish season, Bobby's provides on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. Call Captain Ryan Estes and staff at 504-738-2104. That's 504-738-2104 to place your lunch orders and to book your crawfish boils. Bobby Seafood, proud sponsor of Fighting Patriot football.
Danny, what a successful first half for the Patriots. 5 possessions, 5 scores, 4 touchdowns, and a field goal. And it all started with a 42-yard opening kickoff return by Lojadis, fielding at the 1-yard line, getting it to the 43. And the Patriots went on a 10-play drive, going 47 yards in distance, taking 4:59 off the clock. Taylor took it around the left side, 7-yard touchdown run. Big E added a PAT, and with 6:50 to go in the first period, the Patriots led 7-0. On their second possession, another 9-play drive, going 80 yards in distance, taking 3:22 off the clock. Taylor again with his second touchdown, this time from 3 yards out, putting the Patriots up 13-0. We missed the PAT, and that was with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter, and that's how the score ended. The quarter ended with the 13-0 lead. With 8:10 to go in the half, the Patriots got back on again. Taylor with his third touchdown of the night, another 3-yard run. Cap it off a 9-play, 45-yard drive, taking 2:20 off the clock. Big E added a PAT. That put the Patriots up 20-0. And again, with 5:52 to go in the half, Anthem McMillian set the drive up with a blocked punt at the Holy Cross 8-yard line. Only took 2 plays this time. And Taylor hit Davis with a beautiful arcing pass to the back of the end zone. For the touchdown. Big E made it to PAT, and that made it 27-0. Capped off a 2-play drive going 8 yards in 44 seconds. But those last 2 PATs were crucial because we had Lyman moved them back, and they were 25-yard field goals, if you will. But he had enough room. The Patriots on this last drive, I didn't write down the number of plays here. Actually, I did. Basically, it was 8 plays. Didn't go to full 66 yards, but Big E, with no time left, drills a 35-yard field goal. But what I like, though it started off the first 2 plays incomplete. Third down, we completed it. Got another completion out of bounds. We worked it. You being the quarterback, you know the plays better than I did. I'm thinking, let's take it deep. But you called a little hitch pass, got out of bounds. Of course, we were aided by a 15-yard penalty, but that had to happen as part of the game. And Big E nails a 35-yard field goal with probably he could have hit from 45.
This is what I love. How many times in the past few years have we said this? So far in this first half, all 3 phases of this game have been working together. Offense, defense, special teams. That's why we're up 30-0. You get an opening kickoff to set the offense up. The offense plays great. Great sustained drives, putting points on the board. Defense gets you the ball back in great field position again. We pin them inside the 20 on our kickoffs. We get the ball back. McMillian with a big special teams play, block punt, get the ball back, score. Defense, make some punt, score. And then all of a sudden, come up with the last drive, dink, donk, use the clock, call timeout, get out of bounds, doing everything that we need to do, and then Big E drives home the field goal. So great job. All 3 phases of the game working for the Patriots tonight. Yep. We haven't said that very often lately.
No, but you know what? And Jeff Curtis told me this before the season started. Of course, the season didn't start till October, but at the end of August, 1st September, and I was like, because they've had the longest camp in the history of football. They all started practicing in June, individual groups and stuff. And I said, how are we going to be this year? And he says, we have a chance of being really good, but it's going to be a kind of team where we may start off a little slow, but as the year progresses, we're going to start getting better and better. I kind of start seeing that right now a little bit.
Well, here's the biggest thing. And obviously, with you and I being alumni and hearing from some of the older guys and just kind of listening to it all week, we hate losing. It doesn't matter who it is, who we're playing. When we lose, it ticks you off. We obviously lost to 2 very capable football teams that, like I said, I consider to be 2 of the top 5 teams in the entire state, including us, being in that mix. But you take a deep breath and you understand that this season might be a kind of a shortened season, but you got a long way to go. Mm-hmm. And as long as you're getting better every single game and everybody's coming back healthy and everybody's staying strong, and you continue to get better, it's about who is the best when the playoffs hit. I can't tell you how many times you see it in college, how many times you see it in the NFL. It's not about who's undefeated or who comes up and shows up and wins their division and blows everybody out and all of a sudden gets to the play. No, it's about the team that makes the proper, obviously it's different in the NFL game, but who has the proper trades, who does well in free agency throughout the season, keeps guys strong, keeps guys healthy, has great depth, and who's hitting on all cylinders when they hit the playoffs. So towards us, you would say towards the end of the season, you want to be firing all cylinders, you want to be playing well and efficient, you want to keep guys healthy, and when you get to those last couple district games before you hit the playoffs, we're going to have Rummel, we're going to have Brother Martin. You got to play good, strong, physical games, confident games, intelligent games. But the way that we're playing tonight, this is what we want to see at this point in the season.
What's a good lead in? Here's what we're talking about. So, no disrespect to Holy Cross, obviously down 30. We still got another half to go.
Of course.
We can't relax. We got to keep the momentum and keep the foot on the pedal, right? So we got Rummel next week. We all know what kind of team they got. And the following week, Brother Martin. Well, Brother Martin is undefeated overall in the season and in the Catholic League, and is projected right now to be a number 1 seed.
I hope they stay that way.
Exactly. So I like our chances. I think we can win both of those games.
Yep.
As of right now, this is unofficial. This is GoPreps.com. Came out with their little bracketology. So after last week's Jesuit game, now we got tonight's Holy Cross game in 2 more weeks. Right now, the Patriots will be a 6th seed. So let me just go through what, as of this week, with if the playoff started tonight, here's what it would be. Brother Martin would be the number 1 seed with a bye. And I'm going to go with the left half of the bracket. They would have a bye. The 8-9 seed is St. Paul versus Shaw. The 4 is St. Aug. They would have a bye. The 5-12 will be Rummel versus McKinley. The other side of the bracket, Scotlandville out of Baton Rouge, who's a very good athletic team this year. They're number 2. They'd be the 2nd seed. They would have a bye. The 7-10 matchup will be Catholic Jesuit.
Wow.
Bird out of Shreveport, they would have a bye. The 6-11 seed is a rematch of tonight, Curtis versus Holy Cross. So if things say were to remain the same, we would play Holy Cross again in a few more weeks. Then so that means if that were the case, then we would go to Shreveport. Should we beat Holy Cross the second time, go to Shreveport for round 2. Again, we beat Rummel, we beat Brother Martin. That power points, we'll may go to maybe 4th and maybe get a bye. Who knows? Still a lot of football to be played. But the point is, if we're the 6th seed, you want to play your best football, right? 2014, Jesuit won. They beat us by 3 points in the championship. They were a 6th seed. The following year, Catholic upset Rummel. They were a 6th seed.
Yep.
And if you remember, in 2016, we were undefeated, and we got hammered by 20 points against Evangel. They were a 5 seed. You don't need to be a top 4 seed.
Yeah.
What was the key between the Jesuit team, who was very good in 14, Catholic in 15, and that we thought was the best Evangel team we've seen in a long time? I mean, they flat out hammered us.
Yeah.
They were playing their best ball at the end of the season. The only thing that means when you're a 5, 6 seed, you're just going to travel a little more. You may not have a home playoff game.
Even more these days, Kevin, with the way that the select is set up, really, none of these games mean a darn thing.
No.
Because everybody's making the playoffs. You and I hate this system the way it is, but you're exactly right. Everybody's going to be to the party. So when you show up to party, bring your best.
Yeah.
And that's the way that you have to be.
Yeah.
You have to be playing your best football at the end of the season. So basically, bringing it all back in, we like what we see in this first half so far.
Well, let me go through this week's Class 5A poll as decided by the Louisiana Sports Writers Association. This is going to be the 5A. Now, of course, this is select and non-select combined. Acadiana, who we lost to, but had a chance to win that ball game 7 weeks ago. They're number 1. They got all 8 votes. Number 2 is Brother Martin. We'll see them in 2 weeks. Number 3 is Zachary. Number 4 is Curtis. Rummel. We're going to see them next week. The Patriots moved up one more spot. We're at 5 this week. At 6 is West Monroe. 7th is Catholic. 8 is Ruston. 9 is Scotlandville. And 10 is Bird. Now, I just went over what GoPreps.com said.
Where's
their
Brother Martin?
Brother Martin's 2.
Okay.
So they would be the top seed. Now, again, Curtis is 5. I just mentioned Scotlandville. They're ranked number 9. But yet they'll be the 2 seed. And this is due to the scheduling. But really, the only teams that really hurt us has been Shaw and Landry Walker, those 2 teams. Because we played Acadiana in Carr, lost to them. But they got good points. They were number 1 in their class at the time. Now, last week, Carr lost to St. Aug, who has a kicker finally. So, of course, we didn't play St. Aug, and neither did Brother Martin because they had the COVID issue.
Right.
And St. Aug is very, very good this year. They only lost to Zachary by 9, but that game was a lot closer, and they could have won that game.
And you can see where Zachary's rated.
Yeah, so the Catholic League, here's what the Catholic standings as of last week. Brother Martin is in first place with 3 wins, 0 losses. The Patriots come in second at 2-0. St. Aug, that was their first win. They won one against Rome. They played Rome Lamar. They lost.
Yeah.
They beat Holy Cross a couple weeks back. They only have one Catholic game, so they're going to be 2 games behind. Rummel's at 1-1. Jesuit is at 1-3. Holy Cross is 0-2, and so is Shaw. They're at 0-2. So that's this week's standings. And I was talking to Coach Johnny Curtis. I said, hey, let's say, hypothetically, I'm just throwing this out there. Either us or Brother Martin win out. Who we play Brother Martin at the end. We beat Rummel next week. Whether us or Brother Martin win the last game. We both lost one Catholic League game. Both to St. Aug, right? So we would be 5-0. St. Aug didn't play 2 games. They didn't play us or Brother Martin because of the COVID issue. What if they go 4-0? How are you going to determine the championship? He said probably we're not going to have a district championship this year, district champion, because of that, the games. However, if for seeding purposes for playoffs, then they will rank, or if there was a tie, it could be a tie, but then say Brother Martin or Curtis, because they have more wins, would be technically the number 1 team out of this district, if you will. So because of COVID, it's all jacked up and the scheduling. I mean, you don't want to penalize St. Aug, but if they don't play the same amount of games, you can't penalize Curtis or Brother Martin either.
It gets wacky even in certain other sports too. It comes down to run differential or how many points scored on and things like that. And obviously, we would hope it never get that technical because, like I said, at the end of the day, you got to play your best ball in the playoffs. You got to get ready to rock and roll. Everybody be healthy and get ready to go to work. And if you're a Curtis Patriot alum, you have to support these kids throughout the entire season. You have to continue to support them through the losses, through the bumps and bruises, and understand that these guys don't want to lose either. They're putting all the work in. They're showing up each and every day, ready to rock and roll and do their thing. So we're going to support them throughout the entire season, and we're looking forward to nothing less than another state championship because that's our goal each and every season. Doesn't matter what happens in the beginning of the season. I remember when they lost to Acadiana and then Carr. I was thinking, you know what? I lost 2. I lost 2 games in my high school career. We lost the first of my sophomore year against Shaw, and Shaw went in and fizzled out, and we won the state championship. My senior year, we lost our first game of the season against Evangel, who went on to be national champions, and we went on to win the state championship. So your ultimate goal has to be to continue to work, get better, and win.
My junior and senior year, we lose 1 game. My junior to Everett in overtime early in the season, and we lose to Covington my senior year. And again, but we win championships at the end of the year. But to your point earlier, we were playing great ball as you guys were in the late 90s, playing great ball at the end. And that's what I was saying earlier. So some of these parents may freak out because we've been a 1 through maybe 2 or 3 seed more times than not this hard seeded.
Right.
Now in 15, we were a 5 seed. We made it to the semifinals, lost to a good Rummel team. But I just want to let people who watch the broadcast, it doesn't matter. Look, if we're 5 or 6 team, I just want to let people know Jesuit 14, Catholic at 15, and then Evangel in 16. And really, Evangel in 16, they beat us 27-7. That was a darn good ball. And they flat out hammered Scotlandville in the championship game.
Yeah.
That was not a 5-seed team.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
They were legit.
But they had 4 losses. 4 losses this year. But you know what? They were playing Tulsa, Oklahoma, people out of California. They're playing national schedule.
Traveling and going.
Yeah, exactly. So
a lot tougher.
I mean, come on. And I'd never seen us get beat down the way we did that night. I mean, that was a flat out.
You got to think of it this way. Think about the kid that you were at 15, right, to 18, and then think about the man that you were from 19 to 23. So when you get in college and you understand the philosophy of, look, this is a business trip. You're coming here to come into school for free. You better pay your dues, in other words. You're 15 to 18. I can remember those days, dude. I was wanting to have fun, get crazy, mess around with my buddies. So to be able to travel and do well sometimes is tough.
Yeah.
When you get older in a business trip, and obviously the NFL, it is strictly business, you got to know how to handle it.
In a way, let's say for some guy, we still win out. And for whatever reason, still a 6 seed, for whatever reason, which I doubt we would. But let's for conversation piece. And we play Holy Cross again and say we win that ball game. I wouldn't mind going to play Bird and Shreveport. We don't travel because of split. We don't travel. I mean, we went to the North Shore once. Right. We've been playing all the games here. We went to Baton Rouge last year.
Yeah.
You go on a road trip 5 hours away. That's a playoff atmosphere.
Yes,
going to somebody else's hometown. I mean, you went. I went to St. Martinville, in the Bayou, Thibodaux. Was the only places I traveled. Oh, I tell you what, Monroe, my junior. We went to Monroe.
St. Martinville too.
Okay.
Assumption.
Did you go north at all in your time?
We went to we went to Walker. We went to I'm trying to think. We went to Washington Marion. I forget where Washington Marion was.
Lake Charles.
Lake Charles. Trying to think of some other teams we But the great thing about it is, Kevin, and look, I don't know how this year's going to play out because of COVID.
Sure.
But when you show up to these towns to play,
it's like the Beatles showing
it's
up.
Unbelievable,
Yeah.
man. It doesn't get any better for a high school kid to show up and see a packed house, people lining the fences, and all here to see the Patriots play.
Because they hear about Curtis and they finally get a chance to see it. And it's not
exciting.
the kids' fault. Since the split in 13,
of course,
we don't travel. And these kids are missing out on what you would experience, what I experienced, what Patriots, and what other teams that had. Dude, it's not like going to North Louisiana or Southwest or down the bayou.
Right.
It's like I said, these little small Cajun towns or country towns in North Louisiana who never have seen or heard of the Patriots before. And I want to go check them out. I'm telling you, it's like the Beatles showing up. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, it's like 4 or 5 little parishes, and it's like a stadium that holds 2,000.
Town
somehow
closes down.
10,000 show up. They like 10,000, like 10 deep around the field or something. You know.
Pretty cool.
And that's what's cool. That's what makes high school football awesome. Is to experience that kind of atmosphere. And unfortunately, the kids, both the select and the non-select schools, haven't experienced that. So in a way, I wouldn't mind going to Shreveport to play in Bird just for that experience.
Neither. But
it's been fun.
Having said that, for those kids that are listening to us on the broadcast after the game, you have to treat it like a business trip.
Right.
Because that's what it is. You don't travel 5 hours to go get your butt kicked. You travel 5 hours to take care of business. Go there, be very mature about your business, take care of it, and then you could goof off and talk on the way home and
well, you want it done.
Do what you need to do.
So
That's
look,
right.
The feeling you felt against Acadiana and Carr back-to-back, and look, we had both chances. Now, we had a better chance of beating Carr up 2 touchdowns than we did Acadiana.
We'll let the kickoff return happen at the end of the game. That was rough.
But still, had a chance to win the game.
Yep.
Learn from those mistakes.
Yep.
Because, look, next week's going to be a dogfight. Brother Martin in 2 weeks is going to be a dogfight.
Yep.
So, the way I look at it right now, this our last. I mean, we're up 30-0. No disrespect to Holy Cross, and hopefully we keep the pedal to the metal in the second half and don't relax. Let's get some momentum. This is our last easy game. From this point forward to Christmas weekend, every week's going to be a battle.
Well, what I'd like to see, Kevin, is our starters come out early here in the third quarter, get a couple more touchdowns, and then basically what I'd like to see is the entire fourth quarter be able to get some of those second-team kids in. Because, look, if you're one of those second-team guys, you're basically still trying to earn a spot. You're trying to earn reps in the playoffs. You're trying to earn reps that if a guy goes down, you're the guy that can step up and do something. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of the younger cats get in tonight as well.
Hey, I want to give a shout-out to a member of the Colonial Regiment. Shout-out to Ryan Criticos, a fan listening to us from a 601 area code. That's Mississippi. Let's go to Coach JT and the boys behind the run through.
Let's go! Hurry up, 20! Hey, what we talking about now? High intensity.
Something like that. High intensity, I heard that.
Yeah, we cut off just for a brief second, but hey, look, Coach still got a little P&V in him. You know, he's
no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
He's getting a little older.
I like listening to him.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Jimmy Burns. He's watching from his camp in Bay St. Louis. He says the red pants got to go. I don't know, Jimmy. I've been fighting.
Oh, man,
I was fighting for red and blue
that.
pants back when I played, but of course, Coach Rob didn't get to years later. But
trust me, these kids love it.
Yeah, I kind of like a little mixture.
I think it looks cool.
I like the traditional. Don't get me wrong. I like our traditionals, but
no doubt about it.
Changed up every once in a while.
The only ones that I liked. I can't see what they have on the side of the red pants. Is there something else going on? But I like the ones that had the stripes down the side.
Yeah, it's like
Those
a little.
are pretty sharp.
It's like a little squiggly. It's not the major.
Got you.
No.
But yeah, I like the red and blue. I think it looks sharp. Red, white, and blue, baby.
All right, Holy Cross will get the ball to start. You know what? We scored with no time left, so might as well just kick off into him anyway.
Yep.
And we both Notre Dame fans, and of course, the Holy Cross Tigers. Notre Dame is founded by the Holy Cross Order of Priests. So, of course, they played their fight song has the tune of the Notre Dame fight song, but the helmets had that shiny gold look like ours do.
Golly, that was brings back some memories.
My first recruiting letter was from the Irish.
You would have seen a lot of Irish on this guy back in the day.
All right, the Patriots kicking off right to left. Big E will do the honors.
I even stunned the Notre Dame socks, Kevin. I had them all. Here we go.
Gonna be fielded by the up backfield.
Nice job by him.
Yeah, around the 25-yard line. So the Tigers will take it over there. Tell you what, and this is what makes high school sports. We talk about this week in, week out. You got a 6'2", 305-pound nose tackle kicking well.
Mm-hmm.
How and Big E runs well for a big boy. I mean,
oh yeah, he's quick. He's explosive.
That's impressive. All right, there we go. 1st and 10, Tigers from their own 25-yard line. The Tigers going left to right. This is the opening drive of the second half. Wooten's going to go under center. He's going to just hand it off to Franklin, goes to the left, and he's going to gas the Patriots for 9 yards. And Danny, why not? On that last drive they had, they gassed us for a good bit. Might as well to start the second half, and maybe that could be that bread and butter play the second half.
Yep. Need to try to stick with it. And obviously, after halftime, you're going to come out and put your best foot forward, open up the line of communication, get on that marker board, and talk about maybe some different blocking schemes or what did work for you. And they're going to try to attack and give it their best here on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, gain 8, second down 2. 15 seconds to go on the play clock down. They're going to put Wooten on the center again. So, again, you know, Franklin's lined up about 8 yards deep, so just keep giving it to him, let him run downhill. And they do. This time he's going to go to the left, and he's going to have the first down by maybe a half a yard. You know what? And this is going to be good preparation for us because guess what? We're going to meet Mr. Diggs next week. Coincidentally, who's also a Notre Dame commitment. I mean, he's all Rummel. I mean, I hate to say all Rummel, but he's a load for Rummel.
Oh, yeah.
Very good running back.
Yeah, he's very good.
We're going to get a steady dose of that out of the I formation.
Best running back in the league.
Yeah.
And he's, he is going to be a good, a formidable foe for us to try to bring down. So, yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin. I don't mind the fact that we played a team like Acadiana that ran some power plays, basically powered it right at you. Obviously, they ran the option, but there wasn't much option coming out of them. They were running it right at you.
Yep, 1st and 10, same thing. They're going to give it to him. This time Franklin bounces it to the right, and Spann hog ties around the 39, almost a 40-yard line. So now, I guess Holy Cross, they're doing what Acadiana did. Bunch formation, tight formation, and it's going to run downhill, and so far so good.
Well, like I said, Kevin, it's offensively and defensively, it's all about a numbers game. How many guys do we have in the box versus how many blockers do they have offensively? Who can they pull around or get in front? So we'll see, but they're scheming us. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Hand it off again. This time Franklin bounces it to the left, but Big E said, I got you. Maybe a loss of 1. Should be 3rd down and maybe 7.5. 9:54 to go in the 3rd. But you know what they could do? Keep doing that and do a little play action pass. Oh yeah.
Send the receiver down deep.
Bring somebody out the backside here and see if they got something cooking. So yeah, that's why you have to play sound football. You have to be fundamental. You know, you can't get sucked in there by the run. If you're a DB and your job is to keep contained on the outside and obviously to play your deep third, that's what you do every single play.
3rd down 7. And looks like the Tigers, they do. The Tigers call a timeout, so 9:21 to go in the 3rd. Timeout Tigers, but it's the Patriots 30, the Tigers 0.
Kevin, anything else we have coming up soon? Other sports? Anything else?
Well, I didn't catch the volleyball game. I was supposed to be, I guess, tonight, the playoff game. I don't know if they won or not. They did beat North Caddo in 3 consecutive matches. Danny, that is 17 consecutive matches that the Lady Patriots have won. They are the number 2 seed in the Division 4. I believe they're supposed to play U-High. Tonight. We're trying to move the game to tomorrow. I don't think that happened, so I didn't hear if they won or lost tonight. If they win tonight, then they qualify for the state tournament, which will be at the Pontchartrain Center, and all they got to do there is win 3 games. It'll be the quarterfinals, semis, and finals in a 2-day period. And I tell you what, the Lady Patriots volleyball team is very, very good this year, and I like the chances of winning it all.
I want to give a shout out to Miley Purcell, girls 3-miler for the Patriots, and Dylan Simon. They're all Region 3-5A. So congratulations to them.
3rd down 7. They'll keep Wooten under center. Twins receiver near side. Franklin, the lone running back. Let's see if we hand it to him. Little stress play to the left. He tries to go to left corner, and this time the Patriots defense meets him. Now he gains 2 yards. Supposed to be 4th down and 5. 9-10 and counting. We're in the 3rd period. That'll bring out Stevens, the punter.
Jason Howard chimed in. He said they went to Crowley, Abbeville, Washman. Great playoff atmospheres. He was listening to us.
No, it is, man. And that's not the kids' fault. That's the adults who mess this whole split up, that take these kids, that don't give them an opportunity to go and experience that during playoff.
No doubt about it.
10 seconds on the play clock. Span's going to stand around the Patriot 25-yard line. Stevens receives the punt. Not as good as the previous punts, but a little wobbly kick. Hits
Almost
around the 35.
got close to it again.
Span lets it roll. He needs to get away from it. And he does. And they're going to pick it up around the 21, I believe. Let's see what they spotted. It is the 21-yard line. So 8:21 to go in the third. 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 21.
See what we can do offensively. Obviously, like I said before, we're going to run the starters into the game. Have to be able to be efficient here on the first drive, get some more points on the board. But I'd really like to see some other kids rotate into the game, get some of those younger guys out there. But most of the time, the second half,
let's do the fourth quarter.
You got to get some more points on the board.
Yep.
But I'd still like for us to stay on the attack, Kevin.
Twins to the right, split near side. Single back is Poole. Taylor under center. Throws a quick near side. That's going to be a double twin set. That's going to be Quinn on the reception. I didn't see the other the receiver split out. He was hidden by the blue jerseys here, so we had double twins with Taylor under center.
I think that was might have been Gabriel out here. I'm not sure.
It was.
But a good job coming down. A little X block there. Quinn did a good job of catching the ball. And put a little thump on him out here.
Gain a
dropping
9.
his head and getting some extra yards.
Yep, gaining on to the 30. 2nd down 1.
Like when these little guys run big and physical.
Same formation, double twin set. This time we go to left, hand it off to the running back. That's going to be face mask. Ja'Cory Lee on the carry. So we are getting some younger guys because I know Johnson was the inside running back here. Yep. But we'll get another 15 yards on that one. As he got it to the 35-yard line, so that was a gain of 5. Add another 15. That should put it at the 50-yard line, Danny.
Yep. We'll take those easy yards. Excuse me. Quinn checks back into the game. Yeah, they're going to mark it all the way down to the 50. You're right. Take those easy yards and great field position once again for the offense to keep doing something with it. We got 8:08 left here in the third quarter. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. We appreciate you joining us.
Yep, ball in the near hash mark. Patriots going right to left. Same formation, twins to the left, twins to the right. Now we're going to shotgun. Poole's going to line up to the left of Taylor. And that's so odd saying shotgun for the Patriots. High snap over Taylor's head. That's probably why we don't do it a whole lot, but he recovers it. He's going to run it a little bit, and he made a bad play worse. He just tried to throw it, but that's easy said and done when you got guys chasing you.
Well, you have no idea if there's linemen downfield or anything like that. So, yeah, that's just a busted play.
Yikes.
You get to it and make sure that you cover the ball up and do something. He did what he could, but that's all center right there.
That goes back to the 31-yard line.
Kev, we have a backup center.
I was just about to ask Gordon if that's the second center in. Yep.
Well, first one's hurt.
Yeah, I see Bryce down there below.
Yep. Well, I bet he doesn't make that mistake again. Or we just don't go with shotgun.
Well, we had a high snap last week. Now, last week, Taylor saved it. Yeah. This week was a little too high for him. 2nd and 29. Taylor back to pass, throws it far side. Caught by Davis. Oh, he dropped it. Okay. It looked like he had it.
But I'll tell you what else I like about Buddy, too, Kevin. He throws the ball on time.
Yes.
He throws it before the guys are breaking out of their route, which is very important to not allow a DB to be able to read through you and see it and jump the route. So a good job by him throwing the ball on time as well and getting it out. Those aren't easy throws. He's on this hash. He's throwing a deep out route to the top of the field, and he got it out there. Obviously, I'd like to see a completion, but I like where the coaches are trying to whip that ball out of his hands and get it to receivers.
3rd and 29. Taylor on the center. He's going to drop back to pass. Trying to do a screen under pressure. He's got to watch it. Watch out behind. He just lost it out of bounds. Man, that's be 4th and long. You know what I'm saying? Watch out. Of course, he don't have eyes behind his back. He's casually looking down the field, but he had defensive lineman breathing down his neck. So for the first time tonight, the Patriots have to punt it deep for the Tigers. With number 8, Colby Gage and Forstall. Ball's going to hit around the 40. 3-yard line and to stay there, and that's where we're going to down it. So anyway, that bad snap killed a good drive.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you want to come out here and obviously scoring your first drive, but when something like that happens and it puts you way behind.
There's a flag right here at the 49-yard line.
Understand, man, turn it over.
I saw the referee throw his hat, so I don't know if our receiver ran out of bounds. No flag, okay. I'm going to wave it off.
I don't think that's how you wave it off, is it?
Yeah, not really. Anyway, the Tigers will take it over 1st and 10 at their own 44. 7:19 to go in the third. It's the Patriots 30, the Tigers 0. They'll put Wooten on the center again. Split near side. They got a bunch at the top of the field. Franklin, the lone running back. They'll hand it off to him off the left side. He bounces up the field for maybe 2 to the 46.
Good job again. The defense is playing physical tonight, Kevin. I know they've had their shots and their moments where they're running it right at us, picking up some nice yardage, but mostly we've done a good job of getting off the blocks and tackling well and tackling by committee, like we say.
Kev,
hey,
got to update. The girls volleyball team did win tonight.
Fantastic.
Great, thank you, man. Yeah, I know we tried to move the game to Saturday, but the LSSA, I think, rejected that, but here's what it is. Passy gave him 3 in the last carry, 2nd down 7. Wooten hands it off to Franklin running downhill, and McMillan stops him, and he might be a half a yard shot of first down, but Danny, that's been their most successful play all night.
Yeah, sure has. I'm just glad McMillan's coming downhill and hitting somebody. Looking good back there as a safety in run support.
3rd and 2 feet. 6:10 to go in the third and counting.
This is when you put everybody in there, you blitz somebody, you try to come up with a big loss and force them into a tough situation at this part of the field.
And you hear the Colonial Regiment cranking it up in the background. They're doing a great job tonight, as always. This receiver, Danny, looks like he's off sides right in front of us.
Sure does.
You can't tell me. Look, he's over the ball. They don't call it. They're going to give it to Franklin, and he's a break tackle, got the first down. White had him in the backfield for a possible 3-yard loss, but they credit Franklin for sidestepping him. He got the first down.
Yep.
But how's that official not see right in front of him? The receiver was literally over the ball. Nah, that's a first down. They don't need to bring a change.
Yeah, that's first. That kind of looked like a rough spot as well. But yeah, we had him stop. They had the rights in the backfield, just couldn't come up with the tackle there, Kevin. But good job of crowding the line of scrimmage, getting there, and obviously getting the tackle at the end. And it is, I think it's going to be very close.
Well, I think bad spot before Holy Cross.
Yeah, I think it's a bad spot,
because he had the first down.
I do as well.
I think he got it to the 45, but they
now
marked
it looks
it at the
like
46.
it's going to be close.
And he got it by nose. By nose.
I don't know if
they
he got
it.
Oh.
No, they stayed
looks like
and get
about
it.
3 inches short.
Wow. Well, hey, it benefited the Patriots, but I think Holy Cross got the raw end of the deal now.
Yeah.
He was clearly to the 45-yard line. All right. Third,
I
think 3 inches?
I give him 45 and a half. Yeah, about 3 inches.
Well, basically, it's at the 46, though. Probably about the length of a credit card.
Maybe so.
Maybe that.
Something like that.
What's in your wallet, Mr. Wimpron?
I was about to say, what you bring that up for? Man, I've been burning that thing up lately. Golly.
Well, a big house to do it to you.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
4th and inches.
If I had money like you, I'd just pay cash.
Looks like they put Wooten. All Wooten has to do is quarterback sneak. He's a big old, he's 6'3".
Come on, officials, what are we doing?
He can do the Drew Brees leap over the center with the ball and get the first down. That's how close they are.
What are we doing here, though?
I don't know. Official timeout.
Not quite sure. They're huddling up again, calling the timeout, and nobody called timeout. Am I correct in that?
It's an official timeout, but I don't know what the deal is.
But if you're going to huddle up and talk about something, you don't need to call both teams to the sideline. You just huddle up real quick and make sure you're.
I think both teams are taking advantage of it.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm just not sure where we're at on this.
It's an odd deal because usually when an official calls timeout, you don't really run to the sideline team-wise, but they are.
Yeah.
4th and, really 2 to 3 inches.
they came out of the huddle and they kind of showed each other the fist, like making sure it was fourth down.
Right.
And I wonder if the coach from Holy
ball
Cross
keys
was arguing that maybe it wasn't fourth down already. I'm not sure.
All right, let's see.
But like you mentioned, ball key, get up to this line of scrimmage, make a play, but do not jump off sides.
Wooten's gonna go eat center. They're gonna run it to the left. They're gonna hand it to Franklin.
Get there.
He's not gonna get it. I don't think he got it.
I don't think he got it. Oh, ball's out.
I don't think he got it, but it's gonna depend on the spot. Holy mackerel, the Patriots, they stress him out. To the right.
Yeah, we had some Patriots in the backfield. Big E shot the gap.
I don't think he got it.
Got in there. I'm not sure who the other one was running to the top of the field. Great job by them, but it looks like
an injury timeout.
But the ball did come out, Kevin. I'm not sure if that was before or after he was down.
We got 2 injured players, a Tiger and a Patriot.
Really?
Oh, it may be Big E down there. Let's see.
Okay, I do. I see red pants. At first, I didn't see ours.
I think that's Big E down there. Looks like an end of foot injury, maybe a cramp. It is Big E. Hoping nothing serious.
Yeah.
But Danny, outside of the 2 injuries, the spot is going to be so critical.
I was about to say, is the ball down on the side over there, or is he just kind of standing on the spot now? But I haven't seen it yet.
He's
might
got
be
a mark
cramps,
down.
Kevin. He's down there trying to stretch a little bit. So,
hey, for as much as he's run tonight and kicked tonight,
no doubt about it.
Big boy,
he's deserved it.
Yeah,
get some hydration going. Tell you what, that spot almost.
I don't know. It's on the far side, so I can't tell.
Yeah.
I mean, they needed 3 inches.
It's right on the 45, I think. I mean,
46.
46.
If he got it, but maybe a nose. Let's see.
He did. Doesn't look.
He got it.
He got it. Goodness gracious.
The ball's at the stripe. It all came down to the spot.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good spot. I think the spot. I think the spot was a bad spot on the last one. This one was very generous.
Well, he needed 3 inches and he got it by 3, so 6 inches. But hey, 1st and 10 Tigers from the Patriot 46, 5:09 to go in the third. Hey, let's keep playing defense. Why not? Get a turnover here.
Yep.
But I tell you what, great effort by the Patriots in stretching that play out to the left.
You know, and as you try things on offense in a game like this, Kevin, I believe that you can also try things on defense. You know, you can man up on the outside, play man-to-man coverage, get some guys into the box, run some blitzes, do some different things, and you get some film work, and you're able to teach off of it, you know, relative to what you did in the game. So, I think you take these opportunities to obviously put the game away first and foremost, but then, you know, do some things that may be different for Patriots defense as well.
Had a shotgun. Nunnery ran it up the middle for a gain of 6 right at the 40-yard line. 2nd down 4 for the Tigers. The Patriot 40, 28 and counting. And they'll go back underneath center with Wooten. He's going to hand it off to Nunnery again. And needs to be about a yard shy of the first down. He 3rd down and 1. Gain of 3. That's been their best running play. They found something in the second quarter, at the end of the second quarter, and here. But you know what? Hey, we're on to 4 minutes now. We're up 30. They want to do that, let them run and run the time off.
Well, we still want this stop now.
No,
we got to
right.
keep the goose egg on the scoreboard. But yeah, you're right, Kevin. It's working so far. Stick with it.
3rd and 1 from the 37. Quarterback keeper Wooten should have the first down, and they're going to mark him. It's a big old rugby scrum. They're finally going to blow the whistle. We got to like the 33, maybe the 34. Let's see where they put it. Well, he's about you're measurable 6'3", 205. I mean, you were about that in high school, weren't you?
6'3". I wish I'd still be playing.
But, you know, the weight too. You about 205.
Yeah, I was about 205. Yeah. Yep.
That's a really good size for a quarterback. 6'3", 205.
High school quarterback? Yeah, no doubt about it.
Because, look, you know, he's got the frame to put probably another 15 pounds of muscle on him.
Yeah, you're 6'3". You could put a couple more pounds on. But, yeah, you're exactly right. Any quarterback over, I guess, 200 pounds in high school, I'd say, you know, you got some good size on him.
1st and 10 from the Patriot 33. Wooten on the center. Going to hand it off to Nunnery. Comes to the right. Has a little bit of running room. Crosses the 30 to the 28-yard line, gain of 5. He's second down 5, 2:55 to go in the third. So maybe I think Holy Cross is like, you know what, got a little success. We're down 30. Let's keep running, keep our offense off the field. And if they get points, they get points. If they don't, they don't. But they kind of maybe milking the game to get this thing out.
Yeah.
Get it over with.
Yeah, well, obviously they want, first and foremost, they need to get some points. But just like we are, they need to work on the things that they need to work on. So if they're having success, you know, you've heard the old adage, take what the defense gives you, and if they're getting in on the ground, just keep doing it. You know, we haven't seen them drop back, throw the ball down the field very much. And,
No.
you know, I thought maybe in the second half we would see a little bit more, but, you know, they're getting some first downs.
Wooten going to hand it off to Nunnery. Sidesteps the defender. Ooh. Nice move.
Nice move.
And he's going to be tackled around the 26-yard line. Tell you what, he almost got blown up in the backfield, but he put a move on the defensive back, or the linebacker, and got it to the 26. So it would have been a loss. It's now 3rd and 3. And this got to be 4-down territory for the Tigers. We're at 1:50 to go in the third.
Congratulations again, Kevin, to all these seniors on senior night. Not just the football players, but the cheer teams, the dance line, the flag teams, the band members, all these guys, you know, doing this since they were young kids. It's nice to see them finally here as seniors.
Wooten hands it off to Franklin, who checked back in the ball game, goes to the left, and he's going to have the first down, and he's going to be run out of bounds near the 20-yard line. Maybe the 21. Let's see where they mark it down. So 1:24 to go in the third. It's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers. So nice little drive by the Tigers here. They started at the 44-yard line, their 44-yard line.
Running that time off the clock.
Yep, the 21 is where they spotted. They'll stay underneath center. They got a split to the left, split to the right. They'll have a slot to the left. And the running back's will be Franklin. He goes to the left, and he got nowhere. Good job by the front guys there. I believe that's Ogeron and the linebacker, and also I believe that was 96. Let me see. Trey Norman on the stop. No gain. 2nd down 10. We're at the minute mark of the third period. You know, in a way, it's been nice. We've had great weather this year, but calling the games in the stands has been kind of fun this year.
No, not bad. Yeah, we're kind of mixed. The only thing is it just hasn't been as loud as we're used to because of just kind of a muted deal and not as many fans.
Yep. Wooten's going to hand it off to Franklin. He goes up the middle. Span and a host of other blue jerseys. Actually, that's Nunnery. 33 is Nunnery.
Got to be honest with you, though, Kevin, I kind of wish they would throw the ball a little bit just to mix it up. Our DBs need to get some work. And obviously those defensive linemen, when you just play the run, it's nice to be able to get after the passer a little bit too. But I'd also like to see them just try to get the ball in the hands of a receiver and see what they can do with it.
Well, that's going to be the last play of the third period. So when we flip the field, it'll be 3rd down and 9. Tigers at the Patriot 20 at the 3 quarters of play. It's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 30, the Holy Cross Tigers 0.
For that third quarter of action, I want to say thank you once again to Moe's Pizza, John Curtis Christian alum Jeff Arsmith, class of 1986. They're located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. They specialize in homemade hand-tossed pizzas, lasagnas, meatballs and spaghetti, and muffaladas. Give them a call to place your order at 504-341-9650. Visit the website at moespizzanola.com. 504-341-9650. Moe's Pizza, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny, the halftime score was Patriots 30, Tigers 0, and that's where he was standing at the 3 quarters. The Patriots only had the ball one time in that third quarter after holding the Tigers and making a punt. What looked to be like a nice promising drive, got the ball to the 50-yard line. The high snap on a shotgun formation just destroyed that drive.
Yeah.
And the Patriots had to punt it. Holy Cross got the ball, I think we're about at the 8-minute mark, somewhere around 8 minutes. At their own 44, they ran the whole third quarter out. And now they got it 3rd and 9 at the Patriot 20-yard line. So I think they're just content, like, if we can get points, get points. If not, let's just milk the clock and keep the Patriots offense off the field.
Yeah, our offense has been very efficient tonight. It's been a lot of fun to watch. And defense as well. Defense has played well, but what's kind of really lighting me on fire is the special teams playing the way that they have. Just kind of taking care of business. And we have to, if you want to win games in the playoffs, Kevin, that's what you need to do, all three phases of the game, working together and playing well. And looks like so far these kids are really starting to believe and understand and trust in each other.
All right, we're going to flip the field now. The Tigers are going right to left. The ball's at the Patriot 20. You notice it's going to be 4 down territory here. The Tigers will go back to the shotgun formation. Bunch to the right, split near side. Franklin lines up to the left of the quarterback. Quarterback Wooten is going to run it, and he's going to go nowhere. White wrestles him down, maybe a loss of 1.
I want to see him drop back and pass. They do that, and then they have nobody open. The quarterback's got to run for his life because we have defenders all over the place.
Well,
so.
credit
But I like
coverage.
to see it.
Yeah, credit the coverage on that.
Yep.
I think he'll bring the field goal unit in.
Yeah. Need to get some points on the board.
That's going to be Ethan Carney. They're going to place it at the 29, so it'll be a 39-yard field goal attempt. 4th and 11. Ball on the near hash mark. Snap. Place. Oh, almost blocked.
I thought we
has
had
a
it.
distance, and it's good. So Carney, with a 39-yard field goal with 11:04 to go into a ball game, puts the Tigers on the board, but it's still the Patriots 30, the Tigers 3.
Kevin, for that scoring drive for the Tigers, I want to say thank you once again to Gene Lafitte Harbor. They offer a wide range of services and rentals such as bow or rod and reel fishing charters, RV campground rentals with 30 and 50 amp hookups, cabin rentals for small or large groups, airboat swamp tours, boat storage and boat slips, and workboat rentals, pavilion rentals for hosting fishing rodeo fundraisers. They have a fully stocked hardware store and marina. And, of course, you could dine at the Barge restaurant for breakfast or lunch. For more details, visit GeneLafitteHarbor.com or contact John Curtis Christian alum Shaw Cuevas. Tell him Danny and Kevin sent you. 504-689-2013. That's 504-689-2013. Gene Lafitte Harbor, we appreciate the support of the Patriots.
Well, credit the Tigers. They moved it from their 44-yard line, got it to the 21, and the Patriots kicked the 39-yard field goal. But, Danny, I thought we had a good chance of blocking it off that left corner.
I do too. And that's kind of what I mean by understanding later in the season or getting to that point where, you know what, I think that was Jackson, huh, Kevin? Coming off the edge.
I think so.
Understanding, you know what, I could have got to that one. Jackson Wallace, I think he was there. So next time, you know what, he's going to crank down to the ball, lay out. Yeah, you got to lay out. Line burst, crank, destroy. Remember those ABCs?
Oh, yeah. Logity, the near side halfback, spanned the right side. Then we got a middle 3. Davis, Royal, and I believe that's Dudenhofer on the far side. A little sky kick near side.
Not a bad kick.
Davis from the 11-yard line. 20 hops over a defender, and he's going to force his way backwards to, let's call it the 30-yard line. So with 10:55 to go to ball game, 1st and 10 Patriots from their own 30.
Good job by him, backing up, getting that and hitting it.
But I
would have
preferred Logidis, who's coming
I
forward
would
to catch
too.
that.
Yeah, I would as well. And Logidis needs to let him know, I got it. And then you got a blocker out front of you, hitting it with a full head of steam. So, yeah, but they'll make those corrections.
Lee and Johnson are the halfbacks now, new running backs. Taylor at quarterback gives it to Johnson off the left guard. And Danny, they like him, Johnson. They are very high on him and Royal.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No, they really do. They, but that's the thing, Kevin, is we reload every year, especially in the offensive backfield. Those kids are growing up as Patriots. They run the same plays. They get out there. They understand the offense at a young age, and it's nice to see them grow up, put a little thickness on the body, and get ready to be a starter for varsity.
Twins to the left. Inside receiver comes near side on the option. We grew to pitch it to Johnson, and tell you what, credit Holy Cross's defense.
Yeah, they played that one better.
And we lost all the yards we gained on the previous play, so now it'll be 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, Buddy kind of didn't get out there to that one as much. And then they had some good guys coming up the field from the outside, making a nice play. And looks like we're starting to rotate some other guys into the ball game as well.
3rd down 10, 9:48 and counting in the ball game. Patriots by 27. They lead it 30-3. Taylor with the handoff to Quinn up the middle. Got out to the 35-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 5, and we'll punt it here. So it looks like the Patriots are just content, just going to run it, play some younger guys. Hopefully Big E's injury's not too severe, and he'll be back ready to go for the Raiders next week. And we'll talk about that during our post-game wrap-up. Lee is the punt. He's standing at his own 20.
Watching these cheerleaders throw these cups. I think one of them gave her first toss and she hit somebody right in the head. Oh, goodness. Good old days, huh?
Nice kick by Lee.
Nice.
Wow, that's probably his best of the year. Going to drop him back. Nice roll.
That was like a driving spiral.
It was, down to the 15-yard line.
Usually
Nice
it's
job.
end over end, and that thing just kind of took off.
That's his best punt of the year, without the roll per se.
Right, of course. Yeah, putting it in the air and letting
Great
that
job
thing, that
there
thing
by
came
Lee.
off like a bullet.
Of course, Jace Lee's a 5'8", 180-pound senior, defensive back and punter. And good news is Big E's back on the field.
Yeah, I think you were right. He just cramped up.
8:38 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10, Tigers from their own 14-yard line.
You know, come to think of it, Kevin, this year, because everybody has their individual water bottle, I wonder if they take time to go over there, walk over to the cooler and get a water bottle every time they come. Because most of the time you got the bottle sitting right there by the bench. You just go out there, get a few squirts, and then get back there in it. I wonder if they take the time to hydrate themselves properly during the game like normal.
Wooten on the center. This time a little toss to Franklin. Comes near side. He's breaking a couple tackles, running hard. And we stripped it. Is that Gulling?
Well, it's great individual effort.
It
by
was
him.
Gulling.
Yep.
Actually, instead of tackling him, because I was about to say we're not tackling the guy, but he just went for the ball and raked it out of his hands.
Well, here's the first thing he did. He kept contained. He got upfield and was on his outside shoulder, basically ran over the guy that was trying to block him. Then he forced him back inside, and then he stayed after it. He fell back in, used some effort, tried to make the tackle, held him up, and then stripped the ball. So a great individual effort right there by Gullen. Was watching him the whole time. Nice job by him.
Yeah, it would have been a first down for the Tigers, but instead it's a 1st and 10 Patriots at the Tiger 26-yard line. Twins receivers to the left. Ball in the air, Mark Taylor in the center. We'll go near side. He fakes it to Johnson. Taylor keeps it. He's going to run it, and he's going to score.
Nice job by him.
Nice read by Taylor. And with 8:21 to go in the ballgame, he had 6 more.
Yeah, at first, I thought he handed it off to Johnson, and he just took off. The safety had no chance. He came over the top, and then he stuck his outside foot in the ground, used his speed, and nice score right there by Taylor. Hey, those drives aren't so bad when you do it in one play, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But it's even better when the defense comes up with a turnover, gives you the ball back with great field position. You're able to do something with it. Nice job by the Patriots. And that's kind of like the theme of the night. We've been playing team football. 3 phases of the game. Got the ball back on defense. One play. Offense puts it in the end zone. Nice job.
Lojadis will kick the PAT this time. Snap, place, kick is up, and it is good. So at 8:21 to go in the ball game, it's now Patriots 37, the Tigers 3.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you once again to Jefferson Indoor Sports. Jefferson Indoor Sports is a multi-sport indoor facility right off Jefferson Highway in Harahan. They offer sports-themed birthday parties, summer and holiday sports camps for children ages 5 to 13, and they rent their artificial turf field for football, soccer, lacrosse, and even cornhole tournaments for youth players and adults. Check out the website at jeffersonindoorsports.com. Follow them on social media for all the programs, leagues, tournaments, sports training, and events. After the game, hang out with your friends and teammates at the new bar and concession stand and watch your favorite sport on the big screen TVs. Call Coach Howie Inman at 504-470-2349. Howie Inman, of course, he helps us out at Curtis with our cross-country and track team. He is the president and owner. 504-470-2349, Jefferson Indoor Sports. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Kenny Craig Gulling raked the ball out of the running back's hands, got the fumble recovery, set the Patriots up, 1st and 10 at the 26. Took Took one play, 26 yards, 7 seconds off the clock. Taylor with his 4th touchdown of the night. Logidis had the PAT, and with 8:21 to go in the ball game, it's the Patriots 37, the Tigers 3.
Listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Been a great effort so far by the Patriots. Like Kevin mentioned, we're up 37-3. I know they're playing some team football tonight, and it's been fun to watch.
Logidis kick it off left to right. Nice kick.
Whoa.
And looks like Nunnery fields it around the 16-yard line. You know what?
Yep.
When the ball bounced, he was trying to catch it, and he made his hand. That's a fair catch signal, and the play automatically stops. It was an unintentional fair catch, but because his hand went to eye level, they had to stop it.
No, I think he tried to make a fair catch, and then he just didn't catch it. I think he jumped up, Kevin, and did this, and then he realized, oh, that thing's over my head, and he just couldn't come up with it.
So they're going to mark it at the 14-yard line. So with 8:18 to go in the ball game, that's where the Tigers will take it over, 1st and 10.
Well, I think the defense comes up with another stop here. We're going to see some younger guys rotated in the ball game and maybe have some fun on their end.
They put Wooten in the center, Twins to the right. Nunnery's the lone running back. They're going to hand it off to Nunnery. Comes up the middle, bounces to the near side. White wraps him up after maybe a 4-yard gain, maybe around the 18-yard line. 2nd down and 6. 8:05 and counting. We'll be back here next week, next Saturday night against the Roma Raiders, but we'll be the road team. We'll cross the field on the other side.
Justin Horn, sophomore linebacker, number 46, he checks into the ball game.
They're going to stay with the same formation. Wooten hands it off to Nunnery, goes to the right. This time, no yards. Credit the whole front 4. Lane, number 97, in on the tackle, as is Cole Landry, number 40. Norman, also number 96, in there. 7:14 and counting. 3rd down and a long 7. May have lost a yard on that to the 17-yard line.
And I really thought I'd see Holy Cross try to push it down the field a little bit more. Kevin obviously down by 34 points, but like we mentioned, maybe what they do well or what they feel good about tonight is running it right at us, but our defense has played tough.
Yep.
Even some of these younger guys that are in here, they're going to force 4th down right here off of them running the ball right at them. And I don't want to say Holy Cross is conceding to it, but I like to see them try to make a few more plays.
Deep for the Patriots will be number 29, Marlon Prout. He's going to stand around the Patriot 44-yard line.
5'9", 155-pound freshman. And this is the time in the game, Kevin, where we get to see these guys that we're going to see for the next few years. So sometimes it makes me happy to see the young guys get in the game and see what they can do.
They almost blocked that one. Prout's going to pick it up, and he tossed it, and he fumbled it, but we picked it up. Hey, he should have just let that ball roll. He didn't scoop it up.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's going to get an earful from Coach Johnny.
Oh, no doubt about it.
But, hey, the guy who saved it, let me see, who was that? Was that Stipe?
I think that was Jackson Wallace. He got...
Yeah, Wallace, he got hammered.
Ooh, he got hit.
By his old teammates. So the Patriots will take it over. 5:54 to go in the ball game at their own 41-yard line. But, yeah, but he saved the day by picking it up. But when he did, he got torched.
Yeah.
So after a successful first half where we scored on all 5 possessions, we go for 2 here.
Punt returner's not going to do that again, I can promise you.
No.
But that's why I like seeing the young guys in there. What can they do? What are they going to do? And he'll learn from that. He'll learn from that.
New quarterback in the ball game. Number 17, Smith. 2 tight ends split to the left. We'll go to the left. Ja'Cory Lee on the carry. Short gain. Actually, Smith kept it.
Yeah, he kept it.
Gain of 2.
It looked like he almost yanked it away from him late, almost on the pile. And Smith is a 5'11", 170-pound sophomore quarterback. It's going to be interesting seeing this quarterback battle after Buddy leaves as well.
Twins to the left will come near side. Smith's going to keep it. He crosses the 50, 45, 40. He's got a little foot race down the sideline. Cuts inside, and he's going to be tackled around the 14-yard line.
That's kind of what I'm talking about, Kevin. We have Smith as a young quarterback.
Drake.
We have Drake, and we have Dagan Cox as well.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have some options back there. And as I say that, number 19, Dagan Cox, checks into the game.
It was just a basic
Nice
read
run
around
by
the right
him.
side. Yeah, he just ran on the sideline.
Good athleticism.
1st and 10, Patriots from the Tiger 14-yard line, 4:49 and counting. Cox on the center. Prout gets the handoff. No gain.
Almost looked like he clamped down on that one as well. Looked like Cox was trying to pull it away. Couldn't get around him. Some more offensive line get into the ball game. Number 70, receiver 86, 81. Rotating some guys in here. Let's get some points with these young guys.
4:20 and counting. Twins receivers to the left. Ball in the near hash mark. Cox on the center. Goes to the left. Pitches it to Johnson. Nice job by the defensive back, number 20, coming up and tackling him right there in his tracks. That's going to be
Johnson's got to get his
Blake
pads
Weibel.
down, Kevin.
Yep.
Got to run behind his pads a little better. Good job by the quarterback. Reading it, pulling it, and pitching. That's not easy for a young guy to understand that quickly. He did a good job of assessing it and getting the ball out, but Johnson's got to cover up, kind of run behind his pads. Got hit in the chest a little bit too much for me.
3:40 and counting. 3rd down and 10. Ball at the Tiger 14. It's like Drake is the quarterback now, 18.
I think we're missing somebody.
And he's going to hand it off to the running back, number 36, up the middle. Van Halen.
Did we have Twins at the top of the field?
I believe so.
Okay, no, we were fine. Thought we were missing a receiver.
4th down and 8 now.
We're going for it?
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are running up to score. No, joking.
He's just going to hand it off.
I know.
3:05 and counting. 4th down 8 from the Tiger 12. Twins to the left. It's like Prout
I could just hear it being said.
and Leo, the halfbacks. Will come near side with the option. The pitch to Prout. He gets it. Can he turn the corner? And he does a little bit, but he's not going to have the first down. But credit to Tiger defense, stopping the Patriots on downs. And they'll take it over with 2:47, but I believe, Danny, they're going to take it over around the 10-yard line.
Well, let's see if they try. I mean, obviously, at this point in the field, who knows what they're going to do, but I'm just wondering if they're going to try to push the ball down the field a little more with some of these younger cats in the game. Get your program out, Kevin. Let's name some of these guys. I got number 21.
It's Malik Smith.
Number 33, which obviously is Lee.
That's Lee.
Number 30.
30, that's Fish.
There
That's
you boy.
Leighton Estes.
Yeah, you're right. 37.
37 is going to be Brad Crescione.
49.
That's Noah Andrews.
And that's it for right now. I'll try to get some more.
So I believe we might have a new quarterback for the Tigers as well. We're going to do number 17, hands the ball off. That's Cole Canatella, that quarterback.
Surprised, honestly, that we haven't seen Cole Trosclair get into the game. He's a tight end / quarterback. And but just to get him some experience in case maybe something happens.
And that's something we don't know about injury-wise. I'm shocked that, number one, Jalen Johnson wasn't even a part of their offense tonight.
No doubt.
When he's been 90% of the offense the last 3 weeks.
Did you see him out there?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, I'm surprised as well.
Early in the game, I did.
Okay.
He might have got one handoff early, but that was it.
Yeah.
Number 34 is on the carry. That's Braden Cookmeyer.
Checking a whole new group in here.
So he
Kevin.
might have been injured because he really hadn't played a whole lot. But I'm just, outside of a injury. I mean, he scored 3 touchdowns against Rummel last week.
Got some more numbers for you, big dog.
All right, hit me.
Number 36.
That's Emil Van Halen.
Number 80.
80 is going to be Bryce Scott. No, Bryce is 61 now.
Yeah, 99.
John Mortor.
There you go.
Mortar. Canatello with the handoff.
Squeeze.
Back. There's going to be a flag.
Ooh, nice hit.
Call. That's Cookmeyer on the carry. 128 is going to stop at the flag. So the Patriots will improve to 4-2 in the season, 3-0 in Catholic League play. The Tigers are going to fall to 1-4, 0-3 in Catholic League play. But the meat of the order, Rummel.
Yep.
Next Saturday, Brother Martin, the following Friday. And then the playoffs. Actually, it's a flag on the Patriots.
We see what it was?
I did not.
5-yard face mask.
Face mask, there you go.
$1:28 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 Tigers. Now they start the clock. 1:25 and counting. Canatella on the center. He's going to hand it off to Cookmeyer. Stretching out right. Nice job there by the defense. It's like a Regas on a stop for the Patriots.
Good job of these little guys getting in there and mixing it up a little bit. 7 seconds. Whoa, never mind. It just went back 54 seconds and counting. Patriots on top, 37-3.
This might be the last play.
Got some of the younger guys in the game and having some fun tonight.
Twins receiver to right. They're in the I formation. Canatella in the center. He's going to hand it off to Cookmeyer, trying to stretch it to the right, and he gets tackled. Trying to see who that jersey number was that made the tackle there. 38, that was the same guy, Regas again. Nice job. 15 seconds, they don't have to run a play. They might not, that might be it, 10 seconds. And I think the Tigers are just content to let this one roll. And Danny wrapped this one up in red, white, and blue.
Yes, sir.
For the 4th time this year, the Patriots have defeated the Holy Cross Tigers 37-3. And are now 3-0 in Catholic League play.
Well, it was a good effort. Nice job. It was a great win. And just talked about Layton getting into the ball game. Might as well talk about our premier sponsor, Bobby's Seafood, family-owned restaurant located at 9013 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge. They were established in September 1978, and they're celebrating 42 years of business. Bobby Seafood offers daily lunch specials and fresh prepared food, hot delicious po' boys, and hot boiled seafood. During crawfish season, Bobby Seafood provides on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. Call Captain Ryan Estes and staff at 504-738-2104 to place your lunch orders or to book your crawfish boils. Bobby Seafood, 738-2104. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots got the opening kickoff, had a 43-yard kickoff return. Went on a 10-play drive, going 57 yards in distance, 4:59 off the clock. Taylor had the first of his 4 touchdowns on a 7-yard run. Big E added a PAT, making it Patriots 7, Tigers 0, and that came at the 6:50 mark of the first quarter. And there were 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Taylor added a second touchdown, this time on a 3-yard keeper around the end, capping off a non-play 80-yard drive, taking 3:22 off the clock. This time Big E missed the PAT, and the first quarter ended 13-0, Patriots with the lead. At 8:10 to go in the half, Taylor scored his 3rd touchdown on a 3-yard run again. This time, Big E did add the PAT, making it 20-0. That capped off a non-play 45-yard drive, taking 2:20 off the clock. And it was 6:52 to go in the half. Big Million blocked the punt. The Patriots recovered at the Tiger 8-yard line. And on the second play, Taylor hit Davis on a 4-yard pitch and catch. Big E added a PAT, put the Patriots up 27-0. That capped off a 2-play drive, going 8 yards in distance, only taking 44 seconds off the clock. Then the Patriots got the ball back and went on a 8-play drive, and with no time left to go in the half, Big E added a 35-yard field goal, putting the Patriots up 30-0 at halftime. There was no score in the third. Holy Cross got their only points on a 39-yard field goal by Carney with 11:04 to go in the ball game, making it 30-3. And then with 8:21 to go in the ball game, after Gulling had a fumble recovery, Taylor on a one-play drive, really a 26-yard keeper around the right end. Logedes came in, kicked the PAT, put the Patriots up 37-3, and that's the final score. The Patriots had the ball 5 times in the first half, scored all 5 times. And I hate to say a whole hum, but it was, just we were content running the ball and keeping, everybody healthy. Didn't really score. Had an opportunity on the second the drive. The snap over the quarterback's head in the shotgun really destroyed that drive, and really a long drive by Holy Cross where they got the 3 points really kept us off the field. And now it is what it is, but the Patriots secured victory. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, great effort, great game for the Patriots, Kevin. Like I said, all in all, 3 phases of the game played really well together tonight. Made some plays in special teams, some big plays, played pretty efficiently and well on defense, made some big plays, and offense took care of business. They moved the ball very efficiently. I like the balance that we're developing on offense, being able to throw the ball. Dudenhofer and Davis are earning it outside, and Buddy's doing a great job of throwing it out wide. And to be honest with you, the offensive line blocked a lot better tonight as well. So good job, good team effort. Backs are running hard, and we had a lot of fun. It was a good game for the Patriots tonight. Hopefully we can build on it and continue going into next week.
I'll take that. Yeah, so now Coach JT's record is now 596, 68-6. So Danny, 4 more wins and we're hitting the 600 mark, and that could happen. We win the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 wins in the playoff.
Yes, sir.
We hit 600 this season. That'd be really, really nice.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So all right, let's set next week up. Next Saturday night, 7 o'clock kickoff right here. Joe Yenny will be on the opposite side as a visiting team against the Rummel Raiders. Rummel has a big game tomorrow here against St. Aug. So that'd be real interesting to see. That's going to be on CrescentCitySports.com. So if you get a chance, maybe watch that game.
Yep.
St. Aug is actually a very good ball club. We didn't play them because of the COVID issue.
Right.
Kind of wish we would to see what they like. But tell you what, they beat Carr by 1 point last week. Should have beat Zachary early in the season. They've been hammering some people. So, hey, I think they're going to give Rummel
come up and surprise you.
Because they got a field goal kicker now.
Well, it's a definite game that you don't want to overlook.
No.
Yeah, you're right. They have a field goal kicker, and they're always explosive on offense, have athletes, and they can make plays on defense. So you got to watch out.
And, next week is going to be a very physical ball game. Keys to victory there. Keep the mistakes a low roar. Don't have what we had like last year. We blew a 14-point lead. It's going to be very physical. Diggs, we're going to get a steady diet at him. Wickersham could toss it. The defense is salty as always. So, the Patriots had their work cut out for them. But you know what? In my opinion, the playoffs start next week.
Right.
Rummel next week, Brother Martin, then the playoffs, and let's see if we play in Christmas weekend. So
got to earn it from here on out.
Any final thoughts before we sign off?
No, good to go. Glad we're playing well and at the right time, and let's keep this game moving forward and build on it.
All right, so we appreciate Robbie Eutzer's efforts as always. So on behalf of Robbie Eutzer, Gordon Hebert, Danny Wimpron, and Kevin, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 37, Holy Cross Tigers. Till next Saturday evening at 7 o'clock or 6:45 when we have our pregame when the Patriots take on the Rummel Raiders. Go Big Blue.
God bless.